same as her. I broke down in tears here and I say all the same things, the way I felt and stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm not done any. I've tried, I phoned the police, I did all the correct channels, I told Talia I was going to play it as well. So I've done nothing wrong. So if they've scammed people and then her reputation is definitely...
Yeah, but do you not think playing on social media might put in danger?
But he's not there. He's in Birmingham. She's in London. She can phone the police if he comes to the door.
Yeah, but he's stalked you for God knows how many years. What's he going to do?
I know, but I can't do nothing about that. But I had to protect somebody when they're saying they've been through the same as me. You can bombard me with all these questions all you like. It's too emotional for me to be giving you rational answers that you're looking for. I had to act. A woman told me she was going in domestic violence and he was doing this, that and the other to her. I've got loads of texts that it's only this call I've played. So she's gone into great detail and I was scared and I'm going because I can't answer these impossible questions.
Okay. I understand.
I want to in her box.
Just say, I understand everything you're saying about, phoning the police. Yes, 100%, but do it off TikTok. Putting it on social media could be putting it at risk. If he stalked you for 2 years, what could he do to her? I still think it's a setup. That's my opinion. I think they're in it together. I think it's a bit of a coincidence, but I'm just saying it shouldn't be put on social media because it could be putting it at risk. That's it. You know what I mean?
EQ, I just hope that EQ's okay because she's obviously going to go for a lot of...
Like I said, he stalked her for 2 years. She said he's a dangerous man. He might not be with her now, but this could be putting her at risk if he is a dangerous man. I'm not saying if. I don't know.
I mean, listen, Evil Queen, if you're still listening,
but that's the thing.
I just hope that you're okay.
Yeah, well, he put it through hell. Do you know what I mean? And
exactly.
But like I said, I think it's saying.
Listen to this.
So I can't see the topic.
This is what Talia's just written out.
So it says something else. I thought better. Something along the line. It's got your name on the top line, but I can't read it. Diffuse the war with Chelsea. Little did I know she had an alternative motive. Again, Ricky is amazing. He's never done anything wrong to me. I've never said otherwise. You completely edited the call, taken advantage of me in a heartbroken state for clout. If you really believed I was being abused, you never would have done something so stupid and dangerous. All for what? I will say it again, I love this man with my whole heart. He's never hurt me. I'm the one with issues. What you just did to me is unforgivable. I did not forgive you.
I told you. I believe.
I did not give you permission to air my private call. I refuse to talk to Chelsea.
It's dangerous, this.
You know what? Can I just say something really quickly? Can I just say something really quickly? Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I thought they were setting her up for. I know it does. The fact that it doesn't make him look good. I'm not going to lie. So maybe it's stupid setup. I don't know that she, made this call knowing it's going to get recorded. Know they're going to pass it all over TikTok. And then turn around and say, you've actually done this to me, EQ. You played it on your platform, and I'll be in a DV relationship. However, I don't know if it would be because he wouldn't want to be associated with that either, though, would he? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess
that's what I'm saying, because now it just makes them look bad at the fact they've played it on social media and put her at risk.
Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. Angie, Kerry wants you to look at WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess we'll see, or we'll see what happens. But I just hope that
we've just seen. We ain't seen Talia's.
It could be the fact, or it could be she's in a DV relationship.
She might be thinking there's someone there to help.
They put it all over social media, and now she feels she's at risk.
Definitely got something on her. Listen, me and Talia.
Look what Talia said at the end of a post.
We are very well known on this page. We are well known. Right, I'm going in the living room. Sorry, it's too loud. But even my heart was fucking hurting for listening to that.
Yeah, I think at the moment, how she's feeling, she's going to blame everyone but Ricky.
I don't know. You could tell you have, in my opinion anyway, you had the right.
Can't you see it?
Trying to help her. Yeah, of course. And I wouldn't think.
Oh, can you see the post right there?
Otherwise, to.
Fuck.
I do hope EQ's okay though, because she went through hell with Rickster.
Oh, it's just what that girl just read out. See you in court. if I don't. Oh,
What's that she put?
see you in court if I don't offer bridge first.
Yeah, but Talia's put that.
Yeah, well, that's what it says at the end. Do you want me
I
to?
told you she was setting her up. 100%. It just something didn't sound right. But now then, and if that is a setup, I know it doesn't put him in a good light. However, why would she go to Becca, EQ's cousin, knowing that EQ records everything, knowing that Rebecca would record it, yeah, knowing that they're plus all over TikTok on EQ's FYP. Bingo. Now it just looks like what they've done is put her at risk.
See, this is what I'm saying to you, Ange. There were so many things that didn't make sense.
Yeah. Or, like I said, she is really in a DV relationship and she's actually now in danger because of it being played on social media. But however you look at it, it has, in my opinion, damaged EQ and Becca here.
May have thought that like she was genuinely speaking to someone that understood what she's going through right now. And then like she's just completely been exposed and then she's having to bring it back so she's not being... targeted by this man.
I hope it's not a setup. I really do. But there's just too many.
It sounds like it is to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why.
Like, Ari's missing the point here that this will look worse on Talia than using my abuse against me. She's literally lied and said she's had a DV course if that's the case and all that. So I'd listen to the call first before you're condemning me, Angie. It's a 26-minute.
But EQ, nobody would ever know if it was a setup or not. She's not going to come and say, "Yeah, by the way,
so I'm not to blame because she's literally had me in tears today. I've cried to me dad, Canadian Angie, asking everyone advice. I've been on the phone to the police. I can show the police call right now. If you put me in the big screen, you know what I mean? I am not joking.
I know what you're saying, but I don't feel that it should be played on social media.
I don't care, love. I thought someone was in danger. I don't give two fucks.
No,
I don't care, love. I'm telling you right now, I do not care. I thought I was protecting somebody who had been through the same thing.
I'm going to mute you. If you thought somebody was in danger, right? Yes, go to the police 100%. You don't put it on social media. You play it on social media. And if she's in a DV relationship, that would put her at risk and in danger. Therefore, she's put a huge message out to say, see you in court. That's if I don't, you know what, number one, could be a setup. Two, could be she's actually telling the truth. But however, if you want to protect someone, EQ, don't put it on social media. Phone the police.
Do you know what? I understand where EQ's coming from in a way. Like if she doesn't protect her and then something happens, she'll feel bad on herself. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't think
The strangest thing was Talia saying in that phone call, "I hope you're not recording this."
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. Talia is not stupid, and neither is Rigster. Like I said, when I've met Rigster, you know what he said to me when he was recording me? I learnt from the best, EQ. She records everything. Do you think Talia is going to phone her, right, and think not think she's going to record it? Of course, she's sitting there thinking, I know she's going to record it. Is EQ's cousin, right? So she played right into her hands. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be plastered all over social media. She's in a TV relationship. It's going to make them look very bad.
It does sound like a setup, and to play it as the same situation that happened to EQ to set her up and get her to be sucked into thinking, "Oh, he done that on me."
I mean, I get where Evil Queen is coming from, where she says that she's had to act because if she is in a DV relationship, then she doesn't want it on her shoulders. I get that. Evil Queen's
saying that she's lied about it. No one is saying she's lied about it. Maybe she hasn't lied about it. Maybe she, like I said, in my eyes, there's two theories, and I've just told you what they are. Yeah.
I mean, EQ has gone through
because EQ can't say she's made it up, because it could be the fact that she is and being put in danger by playing a recording that Wigster is going to see all over social media.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but hear what EQ's saying in Becca.
You're right, if that's the case. 100%. Goodbye.
Oh, she's doing.
Courtney's defending her, supporting her. Yes, EQ. Why don't they have their honest opinion?
I love EQ, but on this one, it's a bit. Should they have done that?
I think she's done the right thing by going to the police 100% if she felt she's in the wrong. or act threatened anyway. She has done the right thing there.
Yeah,
but just bringing
I
it on
agree.
here, I'm not too sure about.
I agree in that aspect that, especially for Evil Queen, she won't want to have it on her shoulders if she doesn't act and do something, and I get that. Totally get it. But I also hope that Evil Queen's okay because she went through a lot with Richter.
It must be quite triggering for EQ.
I do think there are things that just don't add up. But I guess we'll find out eventually what it is.
I just don't think she is.
Yeah. In EQ's defence, obviously that will bring up everything that she went through as well. So she's rerunning that in her head also. But if Talia and Richter have done this as a setup, it's a sick setup to try and joke about DV.
That's only going to bring them down when she's portrayed that she's so vulnerable in this situation and had people.
Can we share the live to Talia and see if we can get in the box?
Now, someone in the comments has just put, tagging me and said, what if he drives there tonight? Well, if he drives there tonight, Talia will phone the police.
He's deleted the post. Okay, guys, can we get to share the live to Talia so we can get in the box?
If he goes to Talia's tonight, Talia can then call the police. But Evil Queen has done what she thinks is the right thing to do, by speak to the police or because of the domestic.
This is where EQ's missing the point, though. Yes, she's done the right thing with the police, but what she has done is also played it on social media for Richter
Probably hasn't realised
station if she's at risk, and that's what she shouldn't have done.
Yeah,
I think it's a case
Hang on,
that
Angie.
I love EQ, I really do. However, I just don't know what.
Right, Angie, she phoned the police for an hour. The police won't do anything. So you're thinking, right, how can you protect this person, right? Hang on, Angie. Hang on, let me just finish.
You hold on. Okay, one second. Let's protect the person by plastering all over social media that she's in a DV relationship. He's a very dangerous man, apparently, according to EQ, right? And he's going to see that. And who's he going to take it out on? Let me think. Talia.
You're right. So right.
If it's true what she has said,
I think EQ probably hasn't thought that deep into it, and so it's it's playing all of our minds.
Here, if anything happens to Talia, everybody will know. So by putting it on here because the police won't do anything.
No, I've had conversations with people that have been through DV, right? There's no way I'll go to him and say, she's told me that she's in a DV relationship. No way, but that's exactly what they've done. They've basically told Richter that we know what.
Yeah.
Talia.
And Simple Susan in the comments, why am I up EQ's back behind? I'm not up EQ's arse. I'm just simply saying what I think. One, I hope Evil Queen's okay because she went through a lot with Richter. Two, to a degree, she's done what she thinks is the right thing. But three, or whatever, I do think there are things that don't add up, and I do think some of this is a setup.
Yeah.
It's not me being
been with them for about over a year or something, and they've been wanting to destroy EQ for so long, and now all of a sudden you've got this phone call.
Yeah, but Becca and Talia used to be friends. You do realise that? Becca and Talia used to be really good friends.
EQ's cousin, though. She, if it is a setup, she knows it's going to get back to EQ, right?
it's just a sick blow to drop to if it is a setup to become irrelevant on the app. They're just, both of them are just irrelevant on the app, and they're trying to become relevant. And it's a sick setup.
Coming on, can everyone mute though? Because I don't want everyone. Because I really do want to ask her some questions.
Yeah, no. If she comes up, Ange, I'll drop. All right.
She's
Can I ask a question?
Need a box for it.
I'll drop down. It's okay. I'll drop.
Can I ask Johnny a question, please?
You stay, Miles.
Johnny,
Yes.
can you tell me what's happened? Not like round the houses, like that's me, but could you just give me a quick recap?
So basically, there's been a conversation between Talia and EQ.
No, if you haven't heard it, Sunshine, you haven't heard it.
John Turdy, I haven't seen you. Please let him just let him give me a recap.
I don't know why I get pleasure picking on her.
You're gonna get a recap now. You're gonna get a recap now when Becca comes in the box. You don't need Johnny to give you a.
Yeah, you'll catch up.
You'll get
Okay.
Can we share it to Talia, guys? Okay, do you want to just explain it to her then while we wait?
Yeah.
Basically, there was a phone call.
Yeah.
No, we only heard 10 minutes of it, right? And that Talia is in a DV relationship with Rickster, is that right?
Yeah.
I had a feeling
I
about
told him maybe.
I
I don't know about TV.
We only heard 10 minutes of it.
Basically, in a nutshell, EQ's cousin has had a conversation with Talia. It was recorded, and apparently she was in a DV relationship with Rickster. EQ's then played it on her platform tonight. Then it was moved from her platform over onto her cousin's platform, who had the conversation with Talia. But we don't know if it's a setup or it is true.
DV.
why would Talia lie? What's the point?
Oh, sunshine. Why do people lie about DV and other sorts? Hiya.
What would Talia get
thought
from that?
I'd put myself in the firing line. Yeah. I've been speaking to Talia for the last couple of days over it. Me and Talia was friends as well. And we were quite good friends. We bonded over our previous abuse. I'm sure Talia's okay with me saying that, like, she spoke about it herself previously. And then when Talia got with Rickster, her whole sort of like attitude towards me changed. She sent me not some very nice messages. And I've got no malice towards that at all. I completely get it. We've all been the new girlfriends. We've all thought the ex is batshit crazy. We've all done it. Do you know what I mean? I forgot about it, to be honest. Chelsea moved on with her life. I've been busy. I haven't had a clue what Talia's been up to. I've been away from TikTok. And then obviously Vicky has started this shit again. He's done it. Vicky's whole content is Chelsea, not Talia's. I do not care what people say about Talia. I actually like Talia. Talia is talented. Talia is a good singer. Talia's a great mum. Talia's got a boss career. She really is. Vicky is a pile of shit. He really is. He's a pile of shit. And he just jumps from person to person to get clout. He's done it to Chelsea. He's done it to Angie. He's done it to CLA. And now he's doing it to fucking Talia. He just hangs out to the back of anybody. So I done that post the other day saying, like, this needs to stop. It really fucking needs to stop.
Becca,
Yeah?
please, can you take them things down?
Yeah, well, I'm just...
I'm begging you, please, take everything down.
Okay, Tal, I'll take it straight down. I'll speak about this and then I'll take it straight down, okay?
Why? Just come off. Like, please stop.
Do you want me to speak to you instead? Do you want me to speak to you?
Just please take everything down. Why have you done this to me?
Talia, Chelsea told you she was going to put it
No,
up.
I begged you both. I begged. I just wanted to end this fucking war and you've both set me up.
Talia, people are telling Chelsea that you set it up, and there's one common denominator in the middle of this, and it's Ricky, and it's not fair. People are telling me, oh, Talia's a weirdo, Talia's being recorded.
I don't care. What you have done is... I've no words. Please take it down. Please.
I'll take it down and then I'll come back.
I'm begging you, like, with my whole soul and my whole body, please take everything down.
I'll drop now, Talia, and I'll take it down, and then I'll come back and speak to Angie.
Thank you.
I love you, Chata.
Are you okay, Talia? Oh, she's gone. Oh. Where did everyone else go? Everyone's gone. I'm just sort of waiting for her to come back. Becca. I don't know, setup. I don't know if it's a setup or not. You know my opinions on it. Yeah, you know what I think. Where is Talia? Because I'd like to speak to her. Talia, are you still in the comments? Can you come in the box? Yeah, I see. I thought the same as she set it up. But listen, I hard to have that opinion when someone's crying when you really don't know.
I think he's probably on the phone to her, to be honest. He hasn't spoken to her for days. He keeps doing this to her. He keeps like picking her up and then dropping her. And he's probably doing it again now, telling her what to do, telling her what to say.
Like, it's not fair. It really is not fair.
Yeah, we don't really know the truth, though, do we? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, but
I just think it's odd because they've been together a year and they've been wanting to destroy EQ, and all of a sudden it's, kind of.
Yeah, I do understand that, but I don't think, given like his prior stuff and other people who've spoken about him, that he's going to let himself be painted as that again.
Well, that's very true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 100%. But you know what? The only thing I just don't agree with, yes, EQ should have gone. She went to the police. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but I don't agree with it being played on social media because that's not protecting someone. Because if she is in some kind of, with Rickster, who's he going to take it out on? He's going to take it out on Talia.
Of course, I can see it from that perspective as well. But then again, they were posting all things saying that Chelsea is abused, Chelsea is abused, Bradley, this, that and the other. They were saying that Ricky hadn't abused Chelsea. So when Chelsea speaks about one of them abusing somebody, then why is that not allowed? You can't.
You know what I feel though, Becca? I feel like Telly's been kind of, if it's true, because listen, I don't know, but if it's true, I just feel like she's kind of been used in a game. Do you know what I mean? I know EQ has a hatred towards Rickster, rightly so, because of what he's put her through. But I just feel she's been used in where it's okay. With EQ wants to put this recording up about Talia that she's, as to what Rickster's done to her. So everyone believes that as to what he's done to her, EQ as well. Do you know what I mean? I think she's been used a bit.
I don't think Chelsea's actually really. It's very hard for me because I know Chelsea is my cousin and not as evil queen. And Chelsea's cried all day. Like, Chelsea's cried all day. She really has. I think if the only person that's doing this as a puppet show is Vicky.
What do you mean? Say it again?
I think the only puppet master behind this is Ricky.
Yeah, well, but I just feel though, if it's true with what she's saying that she's going through with him, which is, listen, I think it's all odd. I'm not going to lie. However, if it's true, I think that the last thing you want to do is go to the abuser and say, I know everything you've done, because it's all over social media. Because that's putting her, and if he is dangerous as what EQ is saying he is, and he stalked her and everything else, then you kind of put her in danger.
No, I do understand it from that perspective.
Yeah. So, what's done is done, I suppose.
Obviously, Talia's very upset in that at the moment, but me and Talia do have that relationship, like, where she will be able to, like, calm down and speak with me and stuff, and I will make sure she's safe. Like, if I have to, I will call the police myself to do a welfare check on her.
Yeah. I mean, what's done is done. You can't,
Of course, yeah.
But I don't feel it's, no one's protected her here, have they?
Yeah. I feel like you're being the most sensible one, to be honest, for once, Angie.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just, I think with everything that's gone on with EQ and the Rickster, maybe it's just no one's really thought, about the dangers this could be putting her in.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why was it recorded? Because Vicky and Talia record every call they make. So I made that call first of all, thinking that they were going to say, she was going to say stuff about Chelsea. It wasn't recorded. I didn't know that she was going to say what she said. I didn't have no idea. And then obviously I sent it to Chelsea. I told Talia I'd sent it to Chelsea. And then
I can understand why you recorded it, actually, because of the feud between her and EQ. You don't know what she's going to say. Yeah. So I can understand why you did. But she did ask you whether you were recording it, didn't she?
Yeah, and I said I'm only sending it to Chelsea, and I only sent it to Chelsea, and then Chelsea spoke to Talia and said she was putting it out there.
And don't forget, you also know, though, Becca, that she knows that EQ records everything, and you are her cousin.
Yeah, of course. Like,
she probably knows you're recording that, right?
See, that's what Chelsea. That is what Chelsea thought at first of all as well. Chelsea thought like she was doing it so it did get put up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's done is done, and I hope she's okay. And if she wants to jump in the box, or I don't know, are you going to phone her when you come off?
Yeah, I will have messaged and I said like when she's ready and stuff. I don't think that's right now that she's going to be ready. She just wanted me to take the call down, so I took the call down.
Yeah. Can I ask you though, because I only watched the last 10 minutes of it. The beginning. How did it kind of all start, if you don't mind, or should we not talk about it?
It was a long call yesterday, and that was just a bit. First of all, she was like, "I've never denied that they was in a relationship," and I was like, "Well, you did, but okay, I'm glad you're saying that now." She was like, "But he didn't, Connor. He did like." Coerce her into giving money. And I was like, Talia, coercing and conning is the same thing. Like, if he coerces to get money, he cons it to get money. It's different terminology, but the same thing, more or less. So we moved from that to, we can't move forward with our relationship because Chelsea keeps... It isn't still on my page, I took it down. Is it still there? It moved from that, and then in the end, Talia said, well, Chelsea's made it really hard for me. I can't speak out about it now if there was anything about me. And I said, well, I don't know what you're trying to say, Talia, but if something has happened with you and Ricky, of course you can speak out about it. So many people do the same thing. Like, the new girlfriends will believe that the ex is the problem. It's very classic DV and stuff. We ended the call there. We were messaging back and forward. I told Chelsea, listen, I do not think this is a good situation. Chelsea, first of all, thought it was a setup, and then I told Chelsea some things. And then Chelsea said, tell Talia, I'm here for her, we can speak in that. And then I rang Talia again, and then that phone call happened, and then Talia and Chelsea spoke, and then Chelsea told Talia she was going to put it out.
Right. Wow. Yeah, see, the police won't do anything because it's Talia that needs to make the statement.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah, and it's not because, I know what EQ said, it's because she's safe now, but you still can report it. Past events. But she was the only one that can make that statement.
She hasn't said that he's physically hurt him. I don't want people to... I think it's more like the emotional abuse, which again is abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually, because I think we watched only 10 minutes of it, do you know what I mean? But, I mean, what's done is done, do you know what I mean? I just hope she's okay if, and I hope that what she's saying is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't beat yourself up about it, I suppose. It's one of those things, and you just, I don't know.
She'll be okay, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, she's quite upset now, isn't she?
Of course, she's very bored. And I need to check on Chelsea as well, to be honest, guys. She's been really upset all day as well.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Yeah, because we've got to also remember what EQ is, what EQ is. And she's had it for years. Yeah,
she's been told for 2 years that it didn't happen to her. And there's nothing worse than when you've been through abuse and you're getting told that you never, you've just went through the abuse, and then you're going to get, you're getting further abused by getting told that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I just think with it, EQ has said that he stalked her. She's a very dangerous man. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I just hope she's okay. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Anne.
What are your thoughts, Charlie?
Oh, it's a bit of a difficult one, isn't it? I just see that, okay, Becca may be a bit wrong by playing what she did, but in another way, you can't blame Becca because at the end of the day, she's sticking up for her family member, isn't she? And, EQ has gone through the mills with Rickster. You can't deny that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but it does look like it's kind of done out of revenge, and not for because of Talia's safety.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's, what do you do? But, like I said, in one way, I don't blame Becca because it is family. You are, if you do find evidence to try and clear your family member and prove that what she's been saying all the time isn't a lie, then you can't blame Becca in that way.
Oh, this speculation. I've got text messages to him from with Talia. She has led me a merry dance if she's lying, that is, you know what I mean? So I've got all of these messages, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not doing nothing out of revenge. She put the fear of God into me in what she said. You haven't heard the full call, Angie. I wish you'd actually play it. You know what I mean? But you haven't actually heard it, so you're
That's
making
not
all
the
the
issue. The issue
speculation.
was
I was crying even on the live, been crying all day because I felt like she was going to fucking get hurt. The police wouldn't listen to me. And I thought I'll let everyone know, so then he can't hurt her because now everyone knows he's traumatized the life out of me. And this has raked up so much when she's crying, saying the same things as what I've said. And I phoned the police. Nobody had listened to me. And I just took a decision because I was worried she'd get hurt. And I know he's not there, Angie. He's not there, okay? You're not understanding. He is not there. He's not with her. He's left her. So she's reached. I am listening. You're not involved.
No,
You're just
you're not
chatting
listening,
shit.
EQ.
You
He's
haven't
not
even
there
heard the
tonight. He might
phone
be there
call.
tomorrow.
You haven't heard the phone call, Angie. You have not heard it. Listen to it and then give us your honest opinion then.
Okay, fair enough. I will. He's not there tonight. I don't understand what people aren't getting. He's not there tonight. He might be there tomorrow. He might be there the next day. You have said, EQ, he's a stalker. He's a very dangerous man. So if he's a very dangerous man and a stalker, well, he's not there tonight, but there's tomorrow. There's the next day after that, and the next day after that. And to say that now everyone knows the truth, but the social media is not going to protect her because we don't know what happens behind closed doors. She's will be alone, whether in her home.
She is very close to the family and stuff. She is. She will be okay. It's just because it's so raw for her.
Can I just intervene here just for 1 second?
Yeah.
Firstly, I think this whole conversation right now needs to be dropped because all everyone's doing right now is you're just instigating. If she's listening to this, I'm a DV survivor, and I would not be wanting to listen to any of this right now. And Becca, you say you're going to call her to see if she's okay, but don't you feel she's going to maybe feel you betrayed her?
We've still been messaging now. Talia's just been speaking to me on Angie's live.
Okay, well, that's fine if she has. I just think she's in a bad place, and you're a DV survivor yourself.
Of course, yeah.
And I don't think that carrying on this conversation, especially after the little statement that she put out, is a proper thing to do.
Can I ask you a question, though, guys? Because I heard 10 minutes of it. Is it an actual DV relationship, though? Or is it something else?
She hasn't said there's been any violence. She hasn't at all. It's more emotional, but domestic abuse does include emotional.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But I think we should just stop talking about it and give her a breather. We've got like 7K almost in here. And I know myself, I would not want to be talked about in the way that everyone's talking and assuming, I've heard the recording. It is pretty bad, but I think everyone should just stop and give her time to breathe and think and, whatever. Like, I just think you should just stop talking about it. Take your post down. I would not want to see them. It's just a terrible...
People are saying that my posts are gone, but then some people are saying that my posts are still there.
Well, Becca, I think at this point, being her friend and she's contacted you, putting what Rickster did to Evil Queen aside, which was horrible, I think right now we have to consider her feelings and what she's going through. So if she's suffering emotional abuse from him, if you're saying there's nothing physical, I still would not be wanting to see that all over TikTok. So I think because she's put out the statement that she did, everything needs to be taken down. Because
Yeah,
you don't know
mine down and Talia's taken hers down, but other people are saying it's still there.
I'm just saying, you don't know what state of mind she's in now after all this.
It's all over the app now, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%, and it should have been, and I think this became a problem. If it was me, I'm just talking from my past experience, I may be put into a very dark place with everyone knowing this about me now and having shared that recording. I think I may think of doing something to myself. I just think, honestly, we have to consider her at this moment. Everyone does, no matter how you feel about her, and just take everything down. Stop talking about it. It's going to be talked about regardless, but stop talking about it. Do your best not to bring it up. Give her the time and space that she needs to deal with what's just happened.
Can I ask you a question, Angie? God, I've got brain fog. I've forgotten what I was going to ask. What was I going to ask now? I mean, I haven't listened to the whole recording, right? And I did say before EQ jumped into my box that because she's been with them a long time, right? And they have been wanting to take EQ down, right? And this is the facts, okay? Do you think this could be a setup? I mean, would you really want to be classed in that way, though.
I don't know if it is. It's a terrible fucking way, but I don't know. I'm just saying, based on
that she went to Becca, you know what I mean, EQ's cousin, that's all. And
well, Becca's saying that they're friends, so they've talked in the past.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, what Rick's obviously did to EQ is horrific and terrible, and proving that he is an abuser, coming out with this is whatever. But I think at this point, because she's put out that letter or that statement that she put out,
removed it now.
Yeah, I think that if, again, being a DV survivor, I would just try not to put anything up. We don't know her state of mind right now. If it is a setup, then hey, it's a setup.
Guys, I don't want to be. I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk too much on that now, because if she's not in a good place, the last thing I want to do is bloody, push her. You get what I'm saying? And
that's what I'm saying. If it's a setup, then shame on us for believing her. If it's not a setup, we don't know where her head is at the moment. So we don't want to wait.
I think it's a setup, but I do think what Canadian Angie's saying is right.
Yeah, let's just give her some space and give her time to figure out her stuff. And
just maybe give her half an hour or something back and give her a call.
Yeah, I've been messaging her. I keep swiping back off her Instagram. She hasn't replied, but I'm going to try and call her in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she will. I'm sure she's
okay. I think
Talia's really, really scared about that. Like, people are going to think she's this big bad person, and she's really, really not.
You know what? The only thing that I found, another thing that I found odd is that she came on here to tell you, please to take it down when she's got your phone number.
I haven't seen my messages from her, to be fair. So I think she just, because I have my notifications turned off when I'm on TikTok.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say, Angie. I just hope everyone here, 7K of you or whoever, can just give her some time.
Yeah. I just found that odd that she came on social media, crying too.
Of course. You don't know the pressure that Vicky's putting it under them as well. Vicky's probably trying to micromanage what she does and stuff.
All right, Angie. Thank you for the box.
Thank you, Angie. Guys, I know I have no hate for EQ at all. I just don't think it should have been put on social media. And the same, I have no hate towards Becca. I really do love Becca, but I just don't think it should have been put on here. That's all.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh gosh, crazy. Who's do people want in the box? Yeah, can we be nice in the comments, though, guys? Hey, guys.
I am. I don't think it's a setup. I think she's embarrassed because she's been sticking up for him for so long. I don't think it's a setup, because she'd look pretty stupid when she's been saying he's holier than thou, and then all of a sudden he's done this. I think if anything, she's really embarrassed.
That's all down, isn't it? Although the posts, are they down, Becca?
I haven't had a look.
Talia's posts are down, yeah.
Yeah, I think if anything, she's quite embarrassed, actually, because she's been really sticking up for him, and I don't think it's a setup, because why would you want to look a fool after you've stuck up for him for that long? I think she feels embarrassed. I do.
But I think if it, to be totally honest with you, it's really disrespectful to people who have really suffered DV, if that is a setup.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to the whole thing. Obviously, I'm not going to play it again. Yeah.
Even
though Becca has to cut off her page, people would have screen recorded it and that, so it's out there now.
That was me, and I was in this EQ situation.
I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I'm just going to say something, actually. What was I going to say? I was going to say, yeah, but you're going to call her, and Becca, a bit later.
Yeah, it's getting late now anyway. Heavily
I actually thought once that her mental health wasn't in a good place.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you know something? When she was defending him like she was, I thought to myself, she's. I don't believe if he's done that. You know what they say: a leopard don't change its spots. And the way she was defending him, I thought.
Yeah, but Sunshine, let's not talk about because you could be putting.
Oh no, I won't. But what I will say is, Becky, I've just looked at your post. Yeah. I'm so sorry you went through that. That was absolutely horrendous.
Thank you. And I think that's why I've got like a different perspective of looking at Talia the way I do. Like, people are saying, you know, she's defended Ricky so much, and obviously Chelsea is my cousin, and Talia has been quite bad to Chelsea, but I can just really see it from Talia's side as well.
Becca, people are saying that EQ put it on Facebook 4 minutes ago.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
And I'm just saying, I ignored it because it was just the one, but now there's a few people that have said it.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue. I just know that me and Talia are both taking ours down.
Been on Facebook for ages, okay. You've got to also remember, yeah, and this is not me defending EQ, that it could also be a trauma response. You know,
and to be fair, Chelsea and Talia both haven't texted me back, so they could be on the phone to each other for all I know.
Yeah, I think you've got that right, Angie. I think it's a trauma response.
Well, you could look at it in two ways. Yeah, she's done it to get back at him and not really thought of Talia's safety. Okay. And and wanted to be right, to say, well, this is what Wix has done to me, there you go, kind of thing, right? Or it's a trauma.
I can't blame her in a way.
One sec, Sunshine. Or it could be, at the fact that it's a trauma response because of what he's put her through, and she can, she relates to what Talia's gone through. She didn't think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
How could it be trauma though? Because
try and ring Talia and Chelsea and just make sure they're okay, like off TikTok aside.
People are saying that, I don't know if these are trolls. Wait a minute. No, they're not. That she put it on Facebook 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'll ring both of them.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I'm only reading what you're reading, so I'll drop and actually check on them both, like aside from TikTok. Well, thanks for having me up.
Thank you, Becca.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Angie, do you mind if I just put sorry.
Can I just check my WhatsApp for a second? Just give me a second, please. And I will play the rest of it tonight. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. What am I looking at? And I think he keeps missing the point. I understand the call and all that, but it's just playing it on here. You know what I mean? It was 5 minutes ago. Oh, she's actually, yeah.
I think as well, Angie, they've tried to make EQ look a liar for so long. And plus EQ's been through it. I do think it's a trauma response.
You know what? She's put it on Facebook 5 minutes ago. A trauma response, isn't it kind of a bit of a fast action? You just don't think you do it. But we've all spoken that it's wrong, it's not okay. But if you're putting on Facebook 5 minutes ago, then it's probably not a trauma response.
I think she's proving a point because they've tried to call her a liar for so long and say this and that about her, that she's lied, that it's like, well, now you know. Look, everybody, this is what he does.
But you cannot do that because that's more revenge, then, isn't it, then?
Yeah, I totally get you.
You need to safeguard, and you know what I mean. But I was going to say something, I forgot now.
I do believe she's upset about Talia, though. I do believe she's genuinely upset about it.
I love my little conspiracy theories, and guys, I am taking this seriously, by the way, but I never used to like these conspiracy theories, but now I've become one. That EQ and Talia are setting Rick Stu up. Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because, she's put it on there 5 minutes ago on Facebook. The plot thickens.
Well, if it's true what he's done to EQ, part of me don't blame him, but another side of me thinks that's not really nice. That's not really good.
Yeah. Hello, hungry guy.
Oh, hello, Angie. Hello, everyone. So I just wanted to sort of put
my address the other day, hungry guy.
Sorry?
Were you not going to dox my address the other day?
Oh, Angie, I was just like doing my trolling thing. I wasn't like, actually going to dox it.
Okay.
I've only ever doxed you once. But that was when we yeah. But anyway, stop. Yeah, let me give my point of view on this,
guys,
please.
because however, I do like Hungry Guy's opinions.
And I like you, Angie. I told you I've got 6 accounts.
I don't like you, Hungry Guy. I said I like your opinions.
Oh, okay. anyway, let me say my say, please. So yeah. So basically, this is my take on it. So, obviously, everything that's happened between Talia, Rickster, and all of that's happened. So I think now Talia sort of wanted to reach out to someone. Whether she reached out to Becca, or regardless of who she reached out to, she specifically said earlier, she told Talia, she told Becca and EQ not to put this on TikTok. Do not put this on TikTok. Now, I don't know if Talia was trying to seek solace from like EQ or anything like that. And of course, like Becca's going to tell EQ, it's not like, they're family. So I don't know why Talia would think there could be some solace in this. I'm not being funny. If I was EQ, I'll be like, fuck that bitch. And the only reason why I say this, because do you remember when that whole Boss Cali thing happened? And then his girlfriend, it was shown that she kicked a dog or threw a dog or something. And then you turned around and then you were like, oh, she abused animals. She did this. Like, no, the idea of her being in a DV relationship just went out of your head because of that other thing of her doing that to animals. Look at it from this point of view, from EQ and Talia. So, Talia, she's looking at Talia like, why are you coming to me with this? You deserve this. Okay, I don't like you. Okay, I don't know why you're coming to me with this. And this is where I think possibly, I hope I'm right in this, EQ might actually have a heart in there somewhere. And she thought, you know what? This bitch Talia came and gave me all this information. Now I have to have this on my head. Okay, I can't just sit and do nothing. I have to do something. But like hell, I'm going to fucking help her. Okay, so you know what? This has all been happening on TikTok. Let me put this on TikTok. So now the burden's away from me. Now TikTok knows TikTok can help her. And if TikTok doesn't help her, well, I'm still going to sleep well at night because I've done my bit. I haven't stayed quiet. But I'm not going to go out of my way to help Talia, if that makes sense. So this is what I personally believe.
No. I tell you exactly. EQ's done it out of goddamn revenge.
Yeah, because if EQ was actually ever worried about her safety, then why on earth would she put her on blast to 7,000 people?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because it could eat her up. People, we're human beings.
Guys, she's done it out of revenge. She's put
Yes, it's all for revenge. Do you know who this woman is?
Put on there 5 minutes ago.
Guys, what you see of EQ is what EQ wants you to see of her. Okay, I'm not going to say I'm EQ's biggest fan, but what I'm saying is, if someone came to me and trauma dumped all of this on me, and me just sit back, I'm not going to comfort her. I'm not going to be like, oh, I get it. No, I still hate the bitch. Okay, so what else am I going to do? I'm going to literally put it on TikTok for one reason only. I'm not who else can I go to get this burden off of me? The only way I can get this burden off the information she's come to me with is to put it on TikTok, and then TikTok can help her.
No. She's literally just done it for revenge. That is all it boils down to.
Yeah, but what revenge is she gaining?
I think she feels sorry for Talia because she's been through it herself. I think there's some empathy there, but I think what she's done is said, well, you know what? Now you've both said that I'm a liar and I've done this, done that. Well, now everybody can know the truth. But I still think she feels sorry for Talia.
No, but
if she felt sorry for her, why would she do that?
She wants Talia to. Because
she's tried to bring her down over and over again.
Yeah, but I don't understand where the revenge part comes in. What would she gain out of putting this on blast? What is she gaining? She's not gaining anything.
Look, this is what I've been telling you. This is what he's like. This is who he is. So now she's got the proof.
But then she would know what he would be capable.
I think it's all very odd, all of it. And I'll tell you why, because you put up a post also, yeah? If something happens to me, Talia Dean X Factor did it. Yeah? You know, it's all odd. I think it's probably one big goddamn act at this point, you know what I mean? Weird. It's weird.
Angie, Angie, can I say something, please?
I've got all these conspiracy theories. I'll have a different one tomorrow.
Angie, can I say something, please? Yeah. I don't think it's a set-up because EQ was clearly upset. But that's just my
You know,
But if she was
my
that
opinion.
upset, she wouldn't have put her on blast to 7,000 people, and then that wasn't enough. She's now had to put it on Facebook.
So do you think EQ was going to help Talia? Do you think she was going to help her behind the scenes? What do you think EQ was going to do? EQ's not going to help her. EQ don't want nothing to do with this.
Can I say something?
She doesn't want anything to do with it, yet she just blasted it to 7,000 people, and then
Yes,
that wasn't
because
enough,
people
so now
are
she's
human
put it
beings.
on Facebook.
Okay, if I came to you and I said, look, I'm in a bad place, I'm in a DV, I don't know, like, I'm crying to you and all of this, okay, you're just going to be like, not my problem, bye, and hang up.
No, I would say maybe go to the doctors, maybe seek out all these professional routes of help rather than this.
Can you hear me?
Again, it was just my opinion, guys, but I'm going to drop, okay? Angie, also, I hope you're okay.
I hope Talia's okay. Listen, I don't know whether it's an act or not. You know my opinions on it. But I hope she's not what? I don't know. I hope she's okay. Can we see if we can get her in the box though? Because I don't know if someone's phoned her to see if she's okay. So,
okay, so you know she put this on Facebook 5 minutes ago.
She wants to come in just to see if she's what.
No, listen. She put this on Facebook 5 minutes ago. Yep. Why did she put it 5 minutes ago? Look at how you guys are treating her. You're basically saying you're doing this for revenge. You're doing this. She's like, why you now? Everyone thinks of AQ is doing something. She's not, and then she's getting annoyed, and now she's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to put it on Facebook now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I want to. I don't know why you guys. Where is the revenge part? What is she going to gain from
I'm not getting this.
We all knew what Ricky is. We don't need proof.
I don't think it's a case of out for revenge. I think EQ has went to the police. The police are going to do nothing. So who better to go to than all of us? Because now we have all got eyes.
Mitchell, is it Mitchell? The police are not, wouldn't have said they're not doing anything. They probably would have said, yeah. So this is what I'm finding also very confusing. The police wouldn't have said we're not doing anything. They would have said, well, she needs to make the statement.
Yes, but as I'm saying, because nothing could be done unless she makes a statement herself, then who's the best people to go to? There's thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of eyes are going to be on Talia watching that Rickster does not.
What's that?
Watching that Rickster.
Did I miss a chapter? Where is this about EQ going to the police? When did EQ go to the police? Did I miss that part? Or you said to the police? Who went to the police?
Oh, here's Talia. Talia, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. What they have done to me is unforgivable, and God forbid that I was in an abusive relationship. They would have just put me in so much danger. I'm livid. I can't believe that she's played that. And all throughout the recording I said, please don't record this. The whole conversation was about trying to I guess like diffuse the war. It just all got out of hand, and I just wanted to make peace and say, look, we're not going to talk on you. But there was kind of like this goading of, he abuses you though, doesn't he? And there was all these things, and they were saying, well, she was saying Becca, but I thought Becca was my friend, and she said, I'm going to set up a call with you and Chelsea. And I said, no, there's no need for that. Just tell her that, you know, this is all diffused. And she said, oh, but you know, you need to leave Ricky. And I said, well, why? He's amazing. Like, he's kind and he does everything for me. He loves me. He looks after the home. He's just the best. And she said, yeah, but, you know, we know that he's abusing you. And I'm not, but he's not. He's not. You're literally putting words into my mouth. I really love him. I want to stay with him. Like, I'm totally in love with him. And this call was just like goading. And I said, you're not recording this, are you? And she said, you need to go on the freedom course. You need to find a way out of this relationship. And I was like, I've done the freedom course. There's no need for this. If anything, I come off that course thinking there's lots of things that I do wrong in the relationship. And then I had a text from EQ saying, that phone call that you had with my cousin has been recorded and I'm going to be playing it tonight. And I said, please don't. I'm going to fucking kill myself if you play that. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please don't play that recording. I had no idea they were recording it. And she didn't give a shit. And she just fucking sat there. And while that recording was playing, Angie, I'm texting her saying, please stop. Please stop. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please stop. You're killing me. You're killing my relationship. You've abused my trust. You've betrayed me. And this is really irresponsible. Please stop. And she didn't. And she sat there while that's playing. She's reading my texts, and then she blocked me. And that's how much she gives a shit about a woman that she thinks is being abused.
Right.
Now,
can I ask you a question, Talia? You know, I know that you're upset, you know. Are you okay to be in here, though, yeah?
I just want this to put to bed. Ricky's the most amazing man I've ever been with in my life. And they're fucking... I know that we've had a tit for tat and we've had a back and forth and we've had all these rows, but now that recording's on Facebook and, like, this is too much. Like, I want to jump a fucking bridge. Like, this is fucking awful.
Right, I get what you're saying, but can I just ask you a couple of questions first, yeah? And please don't feel that way, okay? Because I understand how you're feeling, yeah? And it shouldn't have been played. 100%, I agree with you, right? But can I ask you, did you... Because I only listened to 10 minutes of that recording, right? But did you mention that any abuse in that?
Not once. Not once. I said he's amazing. I said I love him. I don't want to lose him. I don't want to leave him. Like, yeah, but he beats you though, doesn't he? Or he does this to you though. And I'm like, no. And they've just broken me to the point where I'm just in tears. And I said, well, actually, I can't breathe without this man. Like, I really love him. And oh, this is the worst case of coercive control ever. And like, my head's completely shot to bits now. And
what did you say? Because I didn't hear it. Did you say anything that made her think that you've been abused or
nothing?
Anyway,
nothing. They just manipulated the pair of them. They manipulated the whole phone call. And Becca, who's someone that has been through this, played a really dangerous game. Like, that was so irresponsible. That was so stupid. Luckily,
was that the whole conversation?
No, it's been edited.
So it wasn't the whole conversation?
So they've put in the bits that I obviously sound upset and vulnerable. Most of the conversation was me saying, if she goes to the press, I don't give a shit. I'll give them an even bigger story. If she goes to the police, then I suggest she reports Ricky for conning her out of £20,000 because she's never been to the police about it. So let's be real, you know, why wouldn't you go to the would you go to the police if someone stole 20 grand off you, Ange? Because I would. And that was what the conversation was about. And then slowly it started to twist into...
Actually, another question, Talia, because it's, including myself, I'm not going to lie, because it was just really odd because you've been together for so long, right? You know, you have spoken about trying to destroy EQ and, you know, you have said those things, right? And then all of a sudden you're phoning Becca because you do know that EQ records everything.
But me and Becca have always been... Becca and I have always been on par friends because we both come out of domestic violent relationships. So
I'm not going to argue with you, but you asked me to take the call down and now you're lying about the call. Like, I am happy to re-upload the whole of the call, all 24 minutes long. I will screen record myself uploading the whole voice memo so everyone knows.
I don't want you.
Do not lie about the call and say that I asked you if he was beating you or I said it was the worst.
You said he's hurting you, he's doing this.
Because Talia, you say that he has. You say, if Chelsea's made me very hard for me to speak about what happened now, you've just said that you don't want to speak about it, and then don't come on. I said to you, you've made it impossible for anybody to speak out. That's what I said, impossible. But I never ever said to you that he had done anything to me, and then to put them like you two have completely betrayed me. I always thought I never trusted her anyway, but you, like, how could you do that to me? But then you're coming on here and lying and saying the call says a completely different thing. That's why Chelsea won't take it down, because you're lying about Talia.
She should never have put it up. I never gave you permission. And I am going to the police. I am going to my lawyer. what you have done to me and then how you've made Ricky look like something he isn't is disgusting, and you've triggered all my PTSD from my last relationship. Rebecca knows that I've had a convicted ex-partner who threw me through a window and done terrible things to me.
Including myself, you know, I did think that maybe this was a setup.
What, that I was in on this?
No, for you to phone Becca, you know, and to make her believe this is what you're going through. You know, to maybe take EQ down, because you probably knew she was going to record it, right, and play it on social media.
I'd said to her 100 times, "You're not recording me, are you? You're not recording me."
Yeah. So it's not a setup.
What part is the setup?
Well, for you, because I just thought it was odd the fact that you know you've been with Rickster for such a long time, and you've been having this back and forth of EQ, and all of a sudden you phoned Becca, you know, knowing she's going to record it, and I don't know if you was hoping for it to end up on social media.
No, never. I thought she was a girl's girl. I thought me and her could have this open and honest, open-hearted conversation, and she just stabbed me in the back. I just wanted the arguments to stop. I wanted us to put it to bed. I even said to EQ, what about if I try and get you and Ricky to talk in a room? Like, how can we diffuse this? And they've made it into like my abuse story. I really don't want them recordings to go out. Like, I don't
think too much about the recording. I only heard 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, are you and Rickster okay? Are you together or not together?
We're absolutely fine.
So you are together?
We're not together in the same room right now.
Right. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Why would I be okay? This is beyond unforgivable.
Because it's been spread, you know, so on TikTok, it's on social media.
Well, I'm going to come off TikTok now. This is the lowest I've ever felt.
Can I put? I'm going to put Becca in, okay? Because she, you know, because it's very fair for her to respond. Yeah. So, my head's a little bit fried. I don't know. Is she in the chat? Becca, are you in the chat? She's a little bit fried. I don't know. Is she in the chat? Becca, are you in the chat?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think you're echoing. I don't know. Is she in the chat? Becca, are you in the chat? Becca, you're echoing. Do you want to jump out and jump back in?
She needs to drop and come back.
Okay. But are you okay? Because you have said some things, and we did see the post that you put up. And I know you've taken it down now.
Well, it's just...
you know, you can always DM me, right?
Thank you, Ange.
Is that better? I don't know whether my mic's working. Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know where anyone goes forward from this, because obviously I can't imagine Chelsea will take the calls down when you're saying they're being manipulated. It's very...
Why does she want to put... Like, I'm heartbroken, and like you can hear the pain in them fucking. Why does she have to be so fucking evil? Why does she want that on her page? What is she getting out of this? Why is she enjoying this? This isn't fucking right, Rebecca, and you know it.
Becca, can I ask you a question? Were you kind of goading the conversation a little bit? Because
no, that's what I've just said, Talia. I will happily upload the whole 24-minute call.
I kept saying to you, we're fine, I'm happy, he's amazing. Like, I don't know how...
No, Talia, that's not what got said.
I said I was in pain and I was hurting, and this whole thing is killing me.
Talia, that's not fair, because that's not
what this isn't right. Like, you shouldn't be...
Can I just say something, Becca? What Talia's saying there might not be what we think it is. Do you know what I mean? But we're on social media right now.
That's not what got said. So Talia...
Becca, 1 sec. She might be trying to protect herself here. Did you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do understand that, but then she can't come on and say the call said different things and then expect us not to defend ourselves. And...
Becca, you're the one that put it out there. You put it on social media. And Talia,
I know, but then she was asking us to take...
What do you want Talia to say? Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but you can't ask us to take it down and then
Please take it down. Please.
Well, then stop lying about the phone call then, Talia, because it's not
why
fair.
are you doing
No,
this?
Becca, that's not okay, because you put out a phone call there. You want her to basically saying, okay, I'm lying. The whole conversation was the truth. Yes, he did this and that to me.
But why is it such a horrible thing for Ricky to be proven to be an abuser for like?
He's not abusing me.
Okay, Talia, for the 4th time, but every day for the last 2 years you've tried to make it out like Chelsea's an abuser, getting every single one of Chelsea's exes to speak. But then the moment that receipts come against Ricky, it's all so unfair.
I've never ever, the only thing I've defended is that he extorted money, and I said if that's the case, she should go to the police.
Well, I think the police are going to have to deal with it now, aren't they? Because obviously people are really concerned for your welfare now.
Well, they shouldn't be, and what you've done to me is unforgivable. You, more than anybody, knows that this is wrong.
But Talia, in the same breath, you're saying that it's not happening.
Of course it isn't happening, but you've destroyed me and Ricky. Like, what have you...
Oh, no, one sec, Becca. You can't say that. Oh, but, it's not happening, because we don't know whether it's happening or not. And Talia, you don't have to tell us whether it is or not, okay?
He is the most amazing man. Like, you've destroyed my relationship. Like, you've ruined something that was so beautiful.
Becca, you want her to tell the truth.
But she's saying that it's the most amazing relationship, but then they haven't been together for 3 days. He hasn't spoken to her.
It's his the death of his mum is her anniversary. He's gone home to be with his family. I've not been...
Talia, that's not what you say on the call, though, Talia. You say that he left 3 days ago. He's ignored you. He's been arranging to meet up with CLA, and there's always texts of other women.
I didn't know about that. That came to my attention. I didn't know he was going to meet up with CLA, and I said it upset me a little bit. Yeah, but like, why are you putting all this like on TikTok? Like, me and you had a private conversation, girl to girl, as two victims of abuse, and you've just thrown me under the fucking bus.
I told you I was sending it to Chelsea, then you...
No, I told you not to. Why the fuck would I want you to send that to Chelsea?
And then Talia, I literally messaged you saying...
And then you both put it online like you're proud.
And then I messaged you saying, I've sent it to Chelsea, and you said, yeah, she's messaged me. And I said, God,
No, I said, stop. I begged her. I've got the texts.
Talia,
Stop. Please, stop.
Yeah, do you not think that, Becca, that Talia came to you to, maybe, and listen, I don't know the truth, Talia, here, yeah, but do you not think she might have just come to you to open up, to talk to her friends, in confidence?
We were talking about the whole press and I said to her, I don't care, she can go to the press. I just tell Chelsea she's won, tell her that we're not going to speak about her anymore, and like, this has turned into something else. And the ultimate goal is to split me and Ricky up, which is killing me even more, because I never want to be without him. So she's like, whatever plan she has to destroy him or like run him off TikTok, congratulations, she's won. She's won. We're both going to come off TikTok now. You'll never see us again. And you've got what you want. The con man and the fucking devious bitch, the most hated on TikTok, you've won. You've ruined us. You've killed me.
Are you there, Becca?
Sorry, I'm just looking for the message where Talia says that Chelsea's messaged her. Like, I'm just looking for that.
Yeah, but regardless, if you have told, have said to stop playing it, you know what I mean? You have every right to say that. It shouldn't have been played on social media in the first place.
It should never, ever have been played on social media. I've never felt more low. My heart's breaking for my boyfriend, who has been nothing but kind to me and protected me. We have each other's back. He's devastated.
Yeah, it's just a shame that you can't actually, people cannot talk to someone on here in confidence without it being leaked.
It's terrible, like the whole recording and everything. Like, I'm going to go to my fucking lawyer. You can't be recording people's calls like this. And I did say to Becky, yes, Chelsea's messaged me. She did message me and that she cared about me and she's worried about me. She's messaged me now. That's not me saying she's messaged me now, and I hope she plays my. I didn't even know you'd recorded it. I didn't even know.
Talia, it literally says on the audio, yeah, I'll send it to Chelsea, but Chelsea understands what's going on. And then you and Chelsea spoke, and Chelsea told you she was going to put it up.
No, I begged her. Why the fuck would I want her to play that? When you said I'll send it to Chelsea, I thought you meant, I'll tell her that it's diffused, you're not going to do anymore. Like, I had no idea you were going to send that voice note. My poor fucking boyfriend, like, my heart is breaking. What you've done is terrible.
Talia, not your poor boyfriend, poor you, because again, you're left. This is what we were saying on the phone. He leaves you to pick the pieces up all the time. Where is he now?
Devastated. He's
devastated.
Talia.
Who's devastated is you. You're devastated. Chelsea's devastated. Annie's devastated. They're the people who are devastated, not Vicky. Vicky's probably in next girl's inbox.
I don't think so.
Talia. Like, I hope people don't think I'm being stern, yeah, because sometimes, Talia, I wish I could just shake you.
Can I just say something? I understand what you say, what EQ's saying, what happened to her, right? Okay, what Rick's done to EQ, but does not mean that he's doing it to Talia.
No, of course it doesn't, but
you not think
without me playing the call, which is not fair on Talia.
The way I see it though, Becca, that you're getting involved in Talia and Rick's relationship because of what happened to EQ.
I think you just need to listen to the call, Angie, because I think it's really difficult, because you haven't heard the whole call. But then
even if I was to listen,
you played the whole call. So if she hasn't heard the whole call, then it's been edited. Then
even if I listened to the whole call and Talia did open up to you, and you know it is a bad phone call, it still shouldn't have been played.
It should never have been played, Becca. Why have you done this?
I told you I'd sent it to Chelsea, and Chelsea told you she was putting it on.
No,
you know
she didn't. No, she didn't. She never ever said that. She messaged me and said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about. My boyfriend's amazing. Why are you saying these things?" And then she said, "Oh, he's taken money off you." And I said, "He hasn't."
Did you play it to try and protect Talia? I mean, can I ask you why you played it?
I never played it. Chelsea played it.
You two have plotted this.
But you gave it to EQ. Can I ask you why?
Because she didn't. She thought that Talia was trying to set her up, and I was saying no, she's not. Again, the only common denominator is Ricky. It's not Talia.
Yeah, no,
it's not.
I understand that, but I'm just wondering why you played it.
Why I sent it to Chelsea?
Yeah.
Because she's my cousin.
But why have you played a recording of me so upset?
Did I play it?
You were fully in on that.
Yeah, because she told you she was going to play it.
Show me one message where she said, "I'm going to play this." I didn't even know you recorded it. And you can clearly hear me at the end saying, "Please don't record this." You can hear me saying that. Play the end of it. I say, "Please don't record this." I'm very paranoid right now.
I know, but Talia, we can't only play the bits that you want us.
I didn't want you to play any of it. Any of it.
Can you not see that if it's true that you could have you could put her in danger?
This is what I'm saying. Like, imagine, and it's not true. But if it was, you could have ended my life.
No, Talia, because we established, you never once said that he was physically abusive to you. We established that he wasn't there. He was in a different part of the country. Chelsea rang the police and spoke to them.
Why? Why is she ringing the police?
Talia, because you're saying that you're in a really, like, you wrote that statement before. You've got a child. She was concerned about you for your welfare.
I've never once said to you that I'm in danger and I'm being abused and all of this. Like, you've set me up.
Becca, can you not understand though? You know, you're not concerned about her welfare. You're not checking, wanting her to stay safe, because
I didn't say I'd rang the police. She didn't tell me that he was violent to her. She said the same as every other girlfriend of Vicky's, that he's emotionally abusing her.
Who said that?
You did. You said that.
I said he's emotionally abusing me.
You said he picks you up, he drops you, he ignores you for days on end.
Yeah, but okay, can I just say, because I haven't heard it, right, as I keep saying, yeah, but you say he ignores her, he did it, drops her, blah, blah, blah. But that's not abuse. That's just maybe a toxic relationship. That's not abuse.
Angie, it is.
We've never been apart.
There's emotional abuse.
So what?
There's all different parts of abuse.
Please, it's not. I mean, I was with
people row and don't talk for a couple of days. It's perfectly normal.
Talia, you know, because you told me yourself he's on the freedom course.
I've done the freedom course because I have a convicted ex-boyfriend.
Of course, yeah.
But you've made out like I've done the freedom course for Ricky. I've done the freedom course because I know what it is to be in this situation.
No, I'm not saying you've done the freedom course because of Ricky, because I know you haven't reported them. But I'm saying you know that there's different parts of abuse. You know that yourself.
Yeah, just because he ignores her and drops her, blah, blah, blah. Right, so that's abuse, is it?
Yeah.
No, that's just an arsehole. That's not abuse. That's an arsehole.
I think it's been a both.
We've not been apart since the day we met, and this is probably the first weekend we've ever spent so long apart, and it's been really, really tough, and I've been devastated and I've been crying. I'm very emotional, and but I wouldn't say that that's abuse, that he's left me for a couple of days.
It's not abuse.
It's not, but like, I don't even know where my brain's at now. I feel like I
don't know what else she said on the call, but to me that is not abuse. That's just an arsehole, like I said. You know what I mean?
I've consistently said he's amazing. I love him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I would never want to lose him. Like, I don't know why this has gone down this path, and then if that wasn't enough, she's played it on a live to God knows how many thousands of people, and she watched me texting her during this live, because I could see her reading my texts saying, please Chelsea, please stop, you're killing me, please stop, this isn't fair. And she just carried on without any care as to the implications or the betrayal. And for what? What have either of you got out of this other than probably destroyed my relationship? What have you got out of this?
That was it objective at all, to destroy your relationship. I think she's had for 2 years. Everybody say that what she went through with Ricky didn't happen.
So she put Talia at risk. Listen, I have no hate for EQ, okay, first of all, but I don't agree with what she's done at all. So because she has hatred towards Rickster and she wants everyone to know the truth, she decided to put Talia in danger.
But it was only last week they were uploading messages off Jack and uploading messages off Bradley. So why is it okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for Chelsea to do it back?
This is all tit for tat.
You're saying she's in an abusive relationship.
Chelsea was saying he's going to murder you. You've put yourself in danger. It's not funny. This man is so dangerous. He's going to come and kill you.
Well, I've not seen Chelsea said that, so I can't either defend or address that. All I know is what you've said to me. I haven't
played what I've said to you.
Messages.
It's just beyond belief what you've done. Like,
but Talia,
you out of everyone should know better. You.
But Talia, it's very difficult to reply to you because you're not wanting me to discuss the content of the call. So there's only so much I can reply to you without.
If I went to like Women's Aid and I said Becca Smith's done this to me, do you know how disappointed they would be in you?
Well, that's fine, because obviously you're saying, Talia, that you're not in this situation, so I don't know what they're going to be.
I'm not. Thank God, I have the most amazing boyfriend in the world.
You never ever shout about someone's DV, do you know what I mean, on social media and say, oh, you wouldn't go up to someone, would you? If you've got a close friend, you know, and say, and go up to her husband or boyfriend and say you're abusing her, and you know what I mean? Because who's he going to take it out on? He's
But
going to take it out on her.
they shouldn't have told Chelsea for 2 years that she hadn't been through it with them when she had.
Okay, for
But
starters.
how can you say that, Becca? Yeah, I understand that, but that's a complete. You can't compare the two. To putting someone in danger and trying to prove a point.
But Chelsea lost about 3 stone because of what she'd been through, and then it getting told.
It was revenge then.
It was revenge. It was total revenge. You've thrown me under the bus for revenge.
Talia, the only person who's thrown you under the bus is Ricky, because where is he now? But like you said in the call without me going into it, he does this all the time and then leaves you to pick up the pieces. So where is he now?
But this is my mess.
It's not your mess.
I should never have spoke to you on the phone. I should have known better. How
Talia.
stupid am I to speak to Chelsea's cousin and truly believe that she would ever have my back or wouldn't embarrass me like this? Like, I'm the idiot. This is
You're
my
not the idiot, Talia.
I've done this. I should know better. Of course you were going to record me. Of course you were going to play this on her show, because this is what matters, isn't it? The
Everyone
money.
still thinks that you're playing, Talia, and this is what's not there, because I know that you're not playing. I know that you're not playing. And the only idiot in this is him. I don't care. It's him.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's odd. However, I just think, you know, Becky, you should just apologise really for sharing that, you know, call. Because she has come up. She's phoned you.
Yeah, and I took it straight down like she asked me to.
But
the only issue I've got is that she's like not telling the truth about the call, and like I'm happy not to speak about it again. But don't say that the call was edited, because it wasn't edited.
Yeah, but Becca, you can't say that. You're on social media, right? There's 7.3k here, right? And you're saying, I know it's not edited. I know you're telling the truth. So you're putting her in further danger.
I know, but I'm happy to say if she doesn't want to talk about it, I will talk about it.
You're the one that's done wrong right here, and she's saying to you, she's saying it's edited, and none of that call is the truth, and you're saying she's a liar just to prove a point, just to say that, just to make out that you're not a liar here, yeah. But she could be saying this, yeah, to protect herself. But you're sitting here saying, I know you're telling the truth in that call.
And now your cousin has put that on Facebook and God knows where else. Like, this isn't about me. This isn't about caring about me. This is about revenge and point scoring.
The only person that looks bad, Talia, is Ricky. You don't look bad.
No, I don't think so anymore. I think she's surpassed him. I think what she's done to me tonight is lower than a snake's belly.
But Talia, people still think that it's a setup, babe.
I don't care what they think. I know what you've done to me, and I know what she's doing now. And to put that call out there is disgusting.
Whether it's a setup or not, the point is you don't believe it's a setup and you did it, you know.
Well, I think it's disgusting that for 2 years my cousin's been stalked and harassed every day, had every one of her relationships or friendships, posters everywhere.
Likewise.
Because of that, you're going to put someone in danger.
She harassed me when I got with Ricky. Don't get with him. He's no man of God. He's a con man. She absolutely did not want me with Ricky.
Yeah, not for days on end. One message, Talia, told you what he was like, which is normal.
Every time she mentions him, he's a con man. He's done this to me.
And when you split up with him, you will do the same.
What do you mean when I split up with him?
Like set up in the comments, set up. However, it could be a setup. However, Becca don't believe it to be a setup, and she still played that call, and that's still.
I never played the call. I give it to Chelsea, and I told her.
Knowing she would play it. If you're an ambassador of any sort of women's charity or domestic violence, like, you should be off. Well, thank God, because what you've done to me is really irresponsible.
I'm not an ambassador. I'm just a normal person.
Good, you should never be.
Can I ask you guys a question? Is EQ, because I did say yes, I think it's a setup, yeah. And however, EQ disagreed But now is EQ saying that it is? Is that why she played the recording? Because she's trying to prove that Talia is a lie?
I think first of all, she played it because she thought that Talia wanted her to play it. That's the impression I get. But I think she's uploaded it now because Talia's saying that it was manipulated, so Chelsea's just wanting to prove that it weren't.
But why would she want to prove that somebody's in an abusive relationship? For what? For why is she doing this?
But why did you do it? Why did you want to prove that Chelsea was abusive for weeks on end when she isn't?
To who?
You was trying to get Jack to speak. You were trying to get Rosie to speak. You were messaging.
So this is revenge.
No, but I'm asking you, Talia. You're saying that why does Chelsea want to do it? Why did you want to do it?
Okay, for starters, Jack came to us and wanted to do a big exposure on her.
I don't think
but he had always said that she'd never hit him, and there was no, it was never about any domestic violence or anything like that. And we wouldn't lie or manipulate a situation to make out like there is. Ricky believes that she did hit him.
Oh, absolutely not. You've seen how the messages between him and Jack and Chelsea, like it's nothing like that at all.
But whatever it is, I don't think that equivalates for what you two have done to me.
It's been 2 years. She's had 2 years of hell from the man.
As has he.
No, Talia, and now he's doing it to his baby's mum as well.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't.
Oh,
no, he isn't. He doesn't want anything to do with the baby mum. That's the whole point. So, you're just spratting things that you think you know about, and you haven't got a clue, and you're taking people down and ruining lives, and I honestly, I'm so disappointed in this recording that you've put out.
So Ricky's done this to Chelsea and it's Chelsea's fault.
No.
Ricky's done this to Annie and it's Annie's fault. Like, the court's wrong because Ricky's not getting access. Everybody's wrong, but Ricky.
Hang on a minute. I've said that he's never conned her. Why has she never gone to the police about these thousands of pounds?
Because it's a civil matter. It's not a criminal.
It's not a civil matter.
It is.
No. If somebody's
I think she is thinking of going to the police about it.
Well, she should. If she believes that he stole all this money, then she absolutely should go to the police. But she never has. And that's the only thing.
I think one of her lives, I think she did say she is thinking about it.
I think it's best to go before a court, but I think it would have to be civil and not criminal. I think that's the only way you're going to establish it, to be honest.
Well, if someone stole that from me, I would.
Everyone's saying for me to listen to the court. I'm not going to listen to it, obviously, on here. I'll do it when I come off. So, I mean, was it quite bad?
Okay, well, I'm just going to make this clear. I did not give permission for my call to be recorded. I did not give it permission to be aired on social media. And I stated in the call as well, do not record me. I don't want this played. I'm very paranoid.
Yeah,
so it's clear.
Yeah. It's not illegal to record. It's only legal to share it.
Well, it's been shared without my permission. And it's been played without my permission. And if you think that you're going to get away with this, you're absolutely not.
Arrest me.
Seems really odd. I don't know.
I don't know why you would do this to any woman, Becca. Like, you know better than anyone else. Like, you've literally destroyed me. You've destroyed my relationship. I'm full of anxiety now. I had a panic attack. Like, it was just awful. You could hear me screaming. I've left you voice notes screaming. Just like I feel like the lowest I've ever felt, and you've insinuated something that's not there.
No, Talia, I haven't once said he's hit you. I've said that he's emotionally abused you because he has.
But what? How can you tell me I'm being emotionally abused?
Talia, because you tell me that in the call. You tell me that in messages.
No, I haven't.
Talia, please don't, because you have.
What have I said?
So you want me to say what you've said in messages? Or
I've said to you that there's been days where he's not spoken to me, but this happens in a relationship.
Talia, you told me you had to unsend the messages and that he will go mad if he sees them.
Of course he will. You're the last person he wants me to talk to.
I know, because he knows I know about the girl with the tattoo.
Oh God,
yes. Yes, Talia, that's why he doesn't want me to speak about you. That's why.
No, it's because you're EQ's cousin.
No, because he knows I speak to the girl with the tattoo sister. He knows that.
Okay, well, if anyone thinks what's happened to me tonight is okay, then...
No, Talia, no one thinks it's okay, but I think it's so frustrating because people are calling you Talia, saying it's a setup. I know that this is not you, Talia. You know that this is not you. I just want to shake you.
If you genuinely cared about me, you would not be doing this. You would be on the phone or like...
Talia, check your messages. I've tried to ring you, check your missed calls.
No, you would never, ever do this to
Talia.
me.
It sounds like I'm being stern. I don't want people to think that I'm being stern with her because I'm really, really not. Like I said to her before, she can be as angry as she wants with me. Like, her feelings are valid, but it's frustrating. It really is.
Well, I just want to make this really clear. I have the best boyfriend in the world. I love him to bits. He's never, ever been abusive to me. He's never raised his voice at me. He's very loved in my family, in my home. Yes, we row. Yes, I'm emotional. But this is totally wrong, and I think you've destroyed him, and you've destroyed me too.
Talia,
is it okay if somebody, was to send me the recording? I'm not going to play it on here, but I'm going to play it tonight. Are you okay with that?
I don't want you to play it, Ange.
No, I'm not going to play it on social media. I'm going to play it when I come off. But are you okay if somebody was to send it to me?
It's just going to go round, isn't it?
You don't know if you don't want me to. I'm not going to put it on here. If you don't want me to, I won't.
Please don't, Ange.
No, I'm only saying to share it for me to play it off TikTok. If you don't want me to listen to it, I won't.
There's not, I would rather it not go out there.
Some face. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know.
I'm sure you'll hear it. I'm sure, I'm never gonna say that, yes, it's okay to share it, but I'm sure you'll hear it. I do not give permission for it to be shared. I don't give permission for it to be played. I don't give it permission for my calls to be recorded. I've been totally set up.
Well, if it's on TikTok, then I'll come across it. So I'll listen to it when I come off.
Yeah.
And then I'll have my opinion tomorrow. I mean, not that my opinion matters.
Yeah, just please don't play it, Ange, please.
Listen, I won't do that. I'm not going to do that.
I'm just gutted. So what's going to happen now, Becca? Can you ask her to take it down or not?
Yeah, of course I will.
Thank you. And I just want to put this whole thing to bed. I don't want a war with Chelsea. I've got a lot of shit going on at home.
Yeah.
I now have to clear up a lot of mess, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Talia, you don't have to do anything.
Oh, I've got a lot to do now. Thank you. I've got a lot to do.
Angie, hi. Angie, check your WhatsApp for a second and read a comment that was in Daily's mouth by Rickster.
Oh, by Rickster?
Yeah, read the comment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ashley, shut up.
Alright. Whose live is that?
CLA's.
Right, and was CLA discussing it?
They were talking, yeah, and then she made him a mod, and then he said, watch what's coming for her. And then he commented.
For who? For me?
Can I ask you what day this was, Angie?
When did she make a mod? Does anybody remember? It was last week.
Yesterday, or was it last week? Because I've got the video of that, actually.
Yeah, I think it was last week that she modded him up.
So CLA was talking about EQ.
So if you look at that comment that Rickster made, just wait and see what's coming for her.
So he's basically put she's in for a shock with a wink.
So as Talia has gone off to go message Rickster, is this the shock that we're waiting for? Is this all a setup, all a lie?
Ah, I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a setup, Talia?
It's a setup,
I
Talia.
haven't spoken to Ricky for 2 days.
I don't believe you. At all. I mean, as a DV survivor, I wouldn't be on a fucking live talking about shit like you're talking about at all. I think you guys are setting it up. UCLA got involved in Rickster because you're all out for Evil Queen. And I think
Okay, I'm actually really upset that he's even messaged CLA. Like, as far as I was concerned, he didn't even like her.
It's right there. It's right there.
Well, I don't know what he's messaged her.
Well, being a domestic violence survivor, I would not be sitting in a live right now where I just put out a statement that if I wanted to kind of unalive myself over everything that's going on, I'd be kind of in my thoughts at the moment. But I'm just getting a feeling of a bit of a setup here against Evil Queen.
But I said that to you. I said that.
See,
Yeah, but
like, everything, just even though like I'm the one that's been dragged through the coals, it's still some sort of victim thing with Evil Queen. Becca, you've been gunning for me from day one. From the day I met Ricky, you were saying, do a Claire's Law, he's evil, do a Claire's Law. I done the Claire's Law, there was nothing on it. There was nothing.
Talia, how could there be nothing on it? How could there be nothing on it when he's in court with his baby's mum?
Because it's a custody battle, it's nothing to do with domestic violence.
Talia, they still come up with a Claire's Law, love.
What, a custody battle for over a child?
Yeah, all intelligence, it doesn't matter if it's conviction or not, all intelligence comes up, Talia. Please don't.
Nothing. There's nothing. And
okay. But like what Canadian Angie's just said, you're on here talking about it. Obviously, you know, the police are concerned for your welfare now because you put that statement out. And where is Ricky?
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? I did say set up 2 hours ago, but EQ said no. She said it wasn't a set up.
Because we didn't think that, we were concerned for Talia, but now that she's like really upset and that, and Ricky's just, you know, in CLA's inbox, it seems a bit bizarre, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just weird
I already spoke to you and I said to you how upset I was when I saw that. I've already had this conversation with you, Becca.
But why isn't he on the phone to you, Talia? Like,
how do you know he's not?
Because you're here with me and Angie, he's not on the phone to you.
I think, Becca, we're wasting our breath here because honestly, I would be like, you know yourself, you've gone through it. You wouldn't be sitting on a live discussion.
Well, what can I do? I've got 7,000 people here.
Talia,
just listen to a voice note. No, let me speak. Just listen to a voice note. I have the right to come up here and defend my boyfriend.
Yes, you 100% you do. I'm not saying you don't.
What was done to me was out of order. And to continue talking about it and continue sharing it is out of order. So what am I going to do? Just sit back? I would like to reach out to Becca's better nature and say, please, can you stop? Please, can you speak to Chelsea? Please,
I did, Talia. You came up, you asked me to take the post down. I took it down, and then I said, good night, Angie, I'm going to bed. It's getting late for me now. And then I went to bed, and then my phone started pinging. Talia's and Angie's live crying. And then I listened, you were saying a completely different narrative about the phone call.
There's no narrative.
So I popped up and I said, Talia, do me a favour, you've asked me to take the call down. Please don't lie about it, because then obviously I'll have to put it back up. And then now all these other things are getting said. And
this isn't a phone call about me slagging off you, or like, this is a very sensitive phone call, and you're treating it like I've done something wrong.
I'm not saying you've done anything wrong. I think that Ricky's the absolute prick in the situation.
But you're damaging me as well.
I'm not telling you.
You know what I think, yeah? I think because I said to EQ, this is the setup, yeah? There was this, you know, is between Talia and Rickster, because they're trying to take EQ down. EQ didn't believe it, yeah? And then all of a sudden, yeah, she said, no, it's not a setup. I thought that at the beginning, blah, blah, blah. Then she came off, and then all of a sudden plastered it all over Facebook. And I thought, why would she do that? She's seen this.
Ricky has put a video up.
I'll tell you why. No, one second, let me finish. And I thought, why did she do that? This is definitely out of revenge. She don't think it's a setup. She looked into it, blah, blah, blah. Because she knows it's a setup. EQ knows it's a setup. So she put it all around Facebook. Your lie, Talia.
No, can I say something in regards to EQ? She's very, very upset. I think she's maybe fearful. Maybe she's fearful that because Rickster is a bit of a...
Why would she put it on Facebook, though, if she didn't think it was a setup?
I think because Talia was saying it had been manipulated.
Yeah, and she's putting evidence out there that if anything were to happen, that she's got her evidence out there that these things were said. But
Talia, is this a setup? Talia.
She's muted. People are saying that they think Ricky's with her, but I don't know.
I didn't mute myself. The only person that's been set up here is me. That call was genuine. Becca, you know the call was genuine. And I fucking cried my eyes out to you, and you recorded it and put it on TikTok.
Talia, did you not stop to think for a second, being that they're related, that she could have recorded this call because it's her cousin or whatever they are? Like,
well, I knew Becca before I even knew who EQ was.
Talia,
Can I finish? Because we had a similar story, and I always appreciated what she did. I used to be Becca's mod. I didn't even know who EQ was when I met Becca, and so I always thought that we had that mutual understanding, and the conversation was about, let's put this to bed, like fuck the press, fuck the police, like let's just end this, and I just broke down, and I had no idea that this was all being recorded.
Can we get Riggs to in? Can we share it to Riggs still?
Yeah. Can I just say something, Angie? I'm not buying this now. Like,
I don't give a flying one.
Yeah, I don't care.
You're not involved. You don't know me. You don't know my life. And actually,
no, I don't.
Becca knows the truth. And Becca, you can tell her the truth.
Like,
rather than her sitting there saying, I'm not buying this, the least you can do is have my back and tell everyone.
Well, Talia, I will tell my absolute truth. I think that Rickster is a prolific abuser of all different types of abuse, and I think that he has emotionally abused you, and again, he set you up to fail like he does every time, and now he's in everybody's inbox when he should be consoling you, and you're getting the backlash of people saying it's a setup, and you're getting called Talia, you're getting told you're devious. That is my opinion. I don't think you're in the wrong. I don't think Chelsea's in the wrong. I think that Rickster's a prick, and he's rightly shown to be a prick. He won't come in Angie's box because he knows I'll tell everybody about the girl with the tattoo, and the other girl beginning with R, and the other girl beginning with J, and about his baby's mum. I think that's my opinion, Talia.
And
what I think happened here? This is what I think happened here.
I don't care what you think, Canadian
I'm not
Angie.
telling you. I'm not telling you.
But you don't have any right to talk on my business.
I'm talking to Delusive for a second, and I do have a right.
Why are you even here?
It's on a public platform.
But what is your input? Every time I'm in Angie's live, and it doesn't matter what it's about, you've got an opinion on it. Why?
No, I did come up earlier and said that no one should be talking on it when you put out.
Yeah, and now you've just turned on me. Becca's just told you. Becca has just told you this isn't a setup.
Talia, can I speak? Just shut it. Can I speak? So Rickster goes and ends up with CLA. CLA, who's got this huge vendetta against EQ. Rickster becomes CLA's mod. He puts in the chat and says in there that he waits to see what's coming for her, watch what's coming next. So is this the next Talia? I'm not saying he's not abusive. He looks like he is to me anyways. He comes across as kind of a manipulative person, and maybe you're a bit sensitive and you kind of believe what he's saying. I don't know. And I'm not going to pass judgment on what it is that your relationship is all about. But with him being CLA's mod, with this all coming up now, I'm kind of stuck. Are you setting her up? Are you setting up Evil Queen, you, CLA, and Rickster? Like
I would never go and meet CLA.
I don't think CLA's involved in it.
I don't. This has nothing. Can I just, Canadian Angie, something you don't know, Canadian Angie, is that Ricky and CLA have known each other for over 25 years. They've been friends with, like, before TikTok was even about. They both were in Birmingham together. She used to go to his nightclub. He knows her baby father. Like, they go way back, okay? So this ain't no TikTok thing here. They've been friends a really long time, and she's always had love for him.
Mm-hmm. That's great, but just now it seems all of a sudden that they all fall out. CLA falls out.
No, it's just she's fallen out with EQ, and he's obviously fallen out with her, and they've got an alliance. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't know what that has to do with leaking.
What they have done right here, I was right at the original time, yeah? What you have done right, you wanted to destroy EQ, yeah? And so you got together and said, let's do this little plan. You contacted Becca Smith. Like I said, EQ, it doesn't make sense why you would contact Becca Smith.
Is this what you're going to allow people to think?
One second, I've not finished. You knew she was going to record that call, okay? You knew it. Because EQ records it all. Because Rickster, when I met Rickster, he said the thing with EQ, she records everything. So you knew, Becca.
But even though I was saying on the call, please don't record.
You know that she's close to EQ. You know she was going to be recorded. And you 100% knew that there was going to be plastered all over social media, yeah? And then you can come on here crying and say, oh my God, how dare you? You've actually put that, make out you're in this, relationship. I don't know, I haven't heard it all. And it's going to look so bad on EQ for playing it on her platform. And that's when everyone started coming to my live saying, bun EQ, bun EQ.
Do you think that would be worth it? Do you think that would be it would be worth destroying my relationship and listening to my heartbreak?
Well, there's no relationship. What do you mean to destroy? You're in it together.
Do you think I would ever come on hoping that my boyfriend would be outed as abuser? Do you think I would ever do that to him?
But you didn't out him as an abuser. You just said they were Becca goaded you. And then you said it was edited.
No, I like Becca. I would never do that to her either.
Talia, you said on here, you said Becca goaded you. You also said it was an edited video. You said he was not an abuser. She goaded you, made you say those things, right? Which means Rickster, which is basically you're saying Rickster isn't an abuser. That Becca goaded you into telling you those things.
Oh, fuck off, Angie. You've got no idea.
You're right on. You hit the fucking nail on the head. Bingo. Everyone applause for it.
Oh, well, there's a person in the box that can actually verify that there was no setup, and I had no idea that any of that would happen. And in fact, you can hear me on the recording saying, please don't record this.
Because you were in on recording it. Oh, she left. Oh, goodbye. No, I think she set it all up. It's all a fucking setup to get EQ, fucking make her.
Well done for getting that message, Canadian Angie. Listen, guys. Yes, the Angie's on it again.
Yes, okay, Angie. Love you. See you later.
Well done for getting hold of that message.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Pick up the Angie's, guys.
Jesus Christ, Angie.
Becca, hello.
Hello.
So, what's your opinion now that you've heard of everything? Do you still think it isn't a setup?
I think he's just got something on Talia and she'll say anything to get him out of the doghouse.
Yeah, what about that message though?
I think he's just a weirdo. He's probably just trying to clutch on straws to find something that Chelsea did wrong when she was 7 years of age or something.
Yeah, but do you understand where she's come on?
I do understand why people say that they think it's a setup. I completely understand it, but I don't think it's a setup. I do think he's being a prick to Talia.
Yeah, well, that puts you in the doghouse then. But you do understand that when she did come in the box and she did say, that you goaded her into you goaded her to tell her, and that's why she said about the abuse, right? Because you put it in her head.
I think she's just upset, isn't she, at the moment? So I'm not really asked what she said about me.
No, but what I'm saying is she's saying that, and she said it was an edited video. It's a clear setup.
No, it's not. Ed Suzak forward do the whole audio.
Becca, she's been with Rickster about a year, and she's been trying to destroy EQ. It's been back and forth, and all of a sudden she phones you and wants to open up to you and say this and that. About him and things, and you recorded it.
Rickster has done a video. Can we play Rickster's video?
Oh yeah.
Becca's defending her love because I don't believe her one little bit now. I don't at all. Look at the way she tried to make out you with this terrible person, and she's playing on your own domestic violence like she played on my abuse with him. She set you up. She set me up. I know, Angie. I know. I've just watched the whole thing. I've watched the whole thing. I've just put up voice messages when I was talking to my dad on WhatsApp, screen records to show. I was saying to my dad didn't believe me. He was going, no, don't believe it. And I'm arguing with my dad on this voice message. I've got proof for days, and I uploaded it on Facebook because I knew it'd come back into here that it was on Facebook. So if you could listen, wait till you hear the whole lot, Angie. Just wait, honestly. But Becca, it's not your fault, baby, and it's not mine.
No, it's not. It's a setup. But however, you know, you shouldn't have played it if you thought it wasn't, Becca, you know. But EQ, can you apologise to me, please, now?
Why? Oh no, Angie, I know you always end up getting to the truth anyway. It's just hard when I'm literally getting harassed in real life. Like, this isn't an app thing, and I never come for them. They have targeted me ever since Jack, and literally, it's awful. Like, people are thinking it's just this app thing. They terrorise my life. Do you know when I went to the papers? It was about her, and they just made a story about me. They weren't interested. And in this call, she says that her and Brian May are paying the press off so that she doesn't get any bad press. Wait till you hear the full call, Angie. You need to listen, honestly, it's so horrendous. It's just disgusting. So I'm getting harassed in real life. It's not even an app thing, and it's not backwards and forwards, to and fro. Look at me Facebook, everybody. I am literally in real life up the wall. I haven't had a single thing again today. I'm getting harassed in real life by this Rickster one, and Talia's doing it too. And it's so hard because nobody believes me because there's been in so many things, and I know people do in real life, but it's hard when then obviously you're going, oh, I think EQ's in on it. No, I would never be. They've abused me. They're torturing me in real life. I haven't been out the door in 6-7 days now because I'm frightened somebody's like recording me in the shadows or just gonna it's torturing me real life. It's a real life thing and it's not an app thing, and it needs to stop being taken as a joke. And I literally I want no trouble, and that's all I've said this whole year, and I've said it to everyone, and everybody just won't leave me alone.
The only reason I thought you know, she likes to do it and then leaves. The only reason I said that maybe she you know, at one point it said she was probably involved in it is because I just couldn't think it would just seem something was odd, you know.
No, Chelsea's definitely not involved in it, but again, like,
no.
Chelsea's upset, Chelsea's frustrated, everyone's fucking upset, everyone's getting the backlash, and Rickster's just sat there fucking.
Should I play this video? Is it this?
Yeah, go on.
25 minutes ago, let me just turn up. Bloody hell, was that him? It looks rough.
The start of me, and maybe one of the most pleasant of weekends. Obviously, you know what weekend it is. Obviously, I'll put the video up. But to then obviously share the message in Eva Queen's live of what she's been saying about me, what she's made me out to be because of the call with Talia. Let me just explain something to you. Eva Queen's done nothing but.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, you guys have to forgive the state of me, and maybe one of the most pleasant of weekends. Obviously, you know what weekend it is. Obviously, I'll put the video up. But to then obviously share the message in Eva Queen's live of what she's been saying about me, what she's
Is that repeated?
made me out to be.
Sorry,
with Talia.
I think I went to the beginning.
Let me just explain something to you. Eva Queen's done nothing but put up stuff about Talia all over social media, all over Facebook, she's gone to the papers about trying to ruin Talia's career and then goad her into stuff as well. And that Becca Smith, her cousin, who was Eva Queen's first cousin, said to her months ago, Ricky was an abuser, check him out, do a Claire's law on him and everything, and just all the messages. Talia being really distraught, and obviously Thursday when I left Talia's, we left not at the best of terms. It was an upsetting because she was really upset about what Eva Queen was doing. Maybe she looked at blaming me a little bit because my involvement in the past with EQ on TikTok and the barrage of hate she was getting, and all she was trying to do was defend me and say, listen, Ricky's never stolen from you, the evidence is out there, the voice notes is out there, but we all know that Eva Queen can manipulate anybody in a crowd. One thing about me, you know, regardless about what anyone say, I'm not an abuser. I don't eat females or eat women. I've never laid a hand on Talia, and I never would. I care about Talia with all my heart. I really, really do. But this has caused us nothing but distress. I don't really come TikTok much anymore. I had a big platform that was destroyed. I continue to get barraged with hate, continuous hate, and I've had to do something about that, which I'm not really to bring on here. And you can see by the messages how goaded Talia is. But I haven't been on TikTok for the last couple of days. I think I went on with Darren, and that's about it, because I can't tolerate the hate in here. But to see a grieving woman who's been through domestic abuse and violence for her ex-partner, and he was sent to prison for it, and then knowing that, I think Becca's an advocate for domestic abuse and goad her into saying Ricky's done this, Ricky's done that, Ricky's coercing you. I couldn't tell Talia what to do if you tried. Ever. Do you know what I mean? I'm away for a few days because of, we needed a break anyway because of this and the weekend, the anniversary to 2 years to the death of my mother. But to hear her so distraught and me get really peed off and upset about what's been said and how it seemed on that call.
Can I just rewind something really quickly? Sorry, just...
Ricky's done this, Ricky's done that, Ricky's coercing you. I couldn't tell Talia what to do if you tried. Ever. Do you know what I mean? I'm away for a few days because of, we needed a break anyway because of this and the weekend anniversary.
Sorry, but wait a minute. It only happened today. Did it? And he just said he's away for a few days because of this. But this only happened today, unless he's talking about the rest of it.
Years to the death of my mother, but to hear her so distraught and me get really peed off and upset about what's been said and how it seemed on that call is disgusting. I don't know how you can justify when somebody says they're phoning you up because what they want to do, Becca, is you to have a word with Chelsea to stop the hate, get rid of the stuff, take it off Facebook because you're affecting her, you're affecting her career. She just wants you gone. You know what I mean? And all she's done is defend me because of the evidence what's in front of her, but what you've done is absolutely disgusting. It's horrible, and that's just not me saying it because Talia's my partner. She's had a private conversation with you, and if I was a woman beater or I abused Talia, and she's right, you put her in a difficult situation where an abuse.
Yeah, he's definitely lying there because any man will be angry with her. You know,
he just waffles, doesn't he?
Yeah, he waffles. But you know what? He'd be angry with her, not more. I think. You know what I mean? Because he's saying that, well, poor her. She went and had a conversation, a private phone call, and she said a lot of things. And it wasn't okay. No, he would be like, oh my God, what? You know, she's had this phone call, private phone call. What's she talking about? Why is she with me? Oh my God, she's saying all this stuff about me. Doesn't make sense, does it? Do you know?
Yeah, he just chats absolute shit. He looks like he's in a spare bedroom.
If I wasn't abusing and I was at the house with her and you know what I mean, and there was some kind of madman who lived with her, she could be seriously hurt now.
I'm not gonna. If someone said something, whether it's true or not, about you, in regards to abuse, you wouldn't be actually thinking of their well-being. You'll be fuming.
Why is he not on the phone to Talia though, making sure that she's not like upset? Why is he just doing his fucking public statement?
Yeah, but one thing, Becca, as a man, if a woman or whoever does, if a man, if she used to make that phone call, right? He knows about the phone call, right? Okay, he'd be fuming with her. Why would he want to phone her and say, "Hey, are you okay?" He's making sure she's okay here. It doesn't make sense because he'd be mad.
Nothing he says makes sense, and like it doesn't look like he's brushed his toupee. He's probably gonna deactivate for a good few months, and then he'll come back online, talk about Chelsea again. Oh, it's just the same thing. 2 years on the run.
You know, he's protecting her, and you wouldn't protect someone that's opened up and well, I don't know about opened up or said all the stuff that she had said about him. Because listen, I met only Rickster once, but I know him. You know.
I know.
Just to get one over on me. Just to get you put a woman in. You could have put a woman in serious danger. That could have been anybody. I know Eva Queen done and said some vile stuff just to get the views and that, but to do this is like, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm just stuck for words, you know what I mean? I can handle the hate, I can handle the people calling me a liar and all the names, just defending Eva Queen. And
rewind it. So people saying rewind it.
You know what I mean? And all she's done is defend me because of the evidence what's in front of her. But what you've done is absolutely disgusting. It's horrible, and that's just not me saying it because Talia's my partner. She's had a private conversation.
He said what? He said what? That's the bit, Angie. He said, "Wait, can I rewind that? God, I'm missing something."
Have a word with Chelsea to stop the hate, get rid of the stuff, take it off Facebook because you're affecting her, you're affecting her career. She just wants it gone. You know what I mean? And all she's done is defend me because of the evidence what's in front of her. But what you've done is absolutely disgusting. It's horrible, and that's just not me saying it because.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
She's had a private conversation with you, and if I was a woman beater or I abused Talia, and she's right, you put her in a difficult situation where an abuser could probably hurt her or do something more. I imagine if I was an abuser,
But Rigster, she called you abuser, and you're protecting her. She just called you an abuser. 100% set up.
And I mean, or there was some kind of madman who lived with her. She could be seriously hurt now. What you've done is disgusting, and just to get one over on me, just to put a woman in. You could have put a woman in serious danger. That could have been anybody.
Oh my God, he's just the epitome of coercive, like
Vile stuff just to get the views and that. But to do this is like, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm just stuck for words, you know what I mean? I can handle the hate, I can handle the people calling me a liar and all the names, just defending Evil Queen, and I get that and I'm used to it. But to think how low you've gone to get one over on me, to hear a woman who's really upset. And
you know what? To get one over on me, to see a woman upset. No, if someone had said that about me, you know what I mean, I'll be fuming. I'll be on TikTok saying, oh my God, I'm not an abuser. I don't understand why she's saying it. It shouldn't have been played. However, how dare she say this about me, or he? You know what I mean? I'm not this person. This is slander. This was what Rickster would be saying. Do you know what I mean?
It's the fact he says he doesn't know what to say, but he goes on with himself for 10 minutes.
He will not be sitting there protecting her, saying poor her. That's all you hear is poor her. And apparently they're not together. He did say we are away. So, you know, and
he usually says as well, I get on so well with my baby's mum, but he can't say that at the moment because he's in court with her. So it's all okay,
Talia. Oh, Talia, can you mute yourself because we're playing the rest of Rickster's video?
Oh dear, what's going on in her life, work-wise and other stuff, and you've just and this has caused her so much stress.
Oh, you're so concerned about a woman that just called you, pretty much said you was an abuser.
Real man, she don't deserve it, and it's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking, it really is. Just to get one over on me, I'm just thinking that could have been any woman in a domestic relationship where the partner could be abusing them, and then I don't even know what to say.
We will play the full call, Talia, as well. Send me the
Why? I don't want you to play the. I just want this to. Why do you need to play the call?
Sorry, Talia. Can you wait? I'm still playing it.
It's so low. It's so
evil, man.
And hear how upset she was as well. And all she wanted to do was put an end to this and just end the hate. I still haven't even heard the full recording. I couldn't even bring myself to listening to it.
Oh my God.
TikTok's a place full of just evil vultures and mean people. And anyone who continues to follow someone like that and thinks they're great, then I don't even know what kind of people you are. But please give Talia all the love and compassion she needs. She's a good girl.
Please give Talia all the love and compassion. This is a woman that you just phoned back and said that he's pretty much, abusive to you.
I never said he was abusive. I never, and I don't know.
In the world.
I've never ever said.
One second, let me finish.
She's a working mom. She's a great mom to her son. She's a great woman. And if it wasn't for Evil Queen, we'd be getting on like an house and form. We do get on an house.
Oh, he's so manipulative.
Think that's it.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm gone, man. I'm gone.
The acting was terrible, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Guys, can someone send me the call? Because I will play it.
I've sent you one on WhatsApp.
Oh.
Why? I don't want you to fucking play it. I do not give permission for you to play that fucking call, Ange.
Well, that's just tough because I'm playing it anyway.
Well, I'll be at your fucking door.
Oh, threats.
Don't you dare play that call. I don't want anyone to play it. You are upsetting me so fucking much.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, you know, by the way, you know, the
For what reason? Why do you want to play this?
Because Vicky's saying everybody's lying.
That acting is terrible, by the way. It's hilarious. What the hell?
I honestly just want to fucking die, and I can't even handle this. They're fucking doing this.
He is making it worse, uploading them videos.
I'm just asking you, please, can you just take the fucking voice? Can you just take it all down, Becca, please?
Why don't you tell him to take the video down? You can't keep asking everyone else.
I didn't even know he'd put up a video. I've been sat in this room.
Are we still continuing this?
You can't ask everyone else not to do it, Talia, but not, you know.
Why are you sending it round? Like, you have no idea what you are fucking doing.
Because I didn't want Angie to get the manipulator call, so I sent her the call from the beginning.
I haven't got the call. I never recorded any of it.
Well, you're saying that it's being manipulated, so I just sent Angie the whole of it from the dial tone to the end of the call.
Talia, you're okay. You do realise you have been caught out. You do realise we all know it's a setup. You do realise that, right? Can you put yourself on camera, Talia? Let's see if we... Are you right, Talia? Oh, that's fixed to there. Add some more tears to it.
It's not actually, it's Miss Baguette.
You know, you have been caught out now here. Is that why you're crying? Oh, that's why she's crying.
He's probably just sending her loads of abuse and telling her what she can and can't say.
So if you believe that, then why would you continue this?
Why are you telling everyone else not to play the call?
I want it to end. I want it to fucking end.
Talia, but you're telling
I've spent all day trying to...
Talia, you're telling me to take down my post. You're telling Chelsea to take down her post. You're telling Angie not to play the call. But your amazing boyfriend uploading talking videos.
I didn't know that he'd put up a video because I've been in this room. This is the first I've seen it.
Are you in the same house as him? Because he said that you're away
I'm not
together.
in the same fucking house as him. I'm in... Sorry, he's in Birmingham.
Oh, somebody said that the butterfly wallpaper was yours.
I don't have any butterfly wallpaper.
I was only asking.
Because it doesn't matter what I say, does it?
Your acting's terrible, Talia.
Oh, just make this stop.
Is there honestly something wrong with you? I mean, you have been called out being a setup, and you're still sitting here crying. You tried to...
It's mad that you think that... It's mad that you think I would want any of this. I want to fucking die. This is fucking horrible. You're fucking witches.
Well, I'm not going to continue with this then, Talia. I mean...
Becca, please.
Wow.
I think if you want to draw a line under it, Talia, you're going to have to ask your lovely boyfriend to take some accountability and stop putting posts up and stop, contacting all Chelsea's exes, a fucking neighbours, a fucking school teacher from year 2.
He's never done any of that. We've never taken it off TikTok. It's always been a back and forth tit for tat. I've never contacted her management. I've never gone to her work. We've never done anything like. But
Talia,
beyond all that, this call is lower than anything. Like, I've never felt so fucking low in my life. Like, and the way you're being, Angie, is fucking cruel. Like, I just want it to stop.
Well, you're saying that you've never done that to Chelsea, but you have, because you uploaded all the messages between Jack and yourselves.
He sent them, and I didn't do that.
Yeah, Ricky did.
Stop playing a recording. I'm not going to be playing anything, guys.
I just think there's one common denominator, and he's the person that needs to stop, and then that's it.
Oh, God. Look, I'm coming off this app, okay? You'll all
I
be
think Ricky
pleased.
needs to come off it, to be honest.
We're both going to come off.
Yeah.
She's won. She can have her fucking crown.
Well, what does she win? Because she certainly doesn't want him.
Well, whatever this is, whatever revenge she's needed to have on me tonight, she's absolutely broken me.
It really wasn't about revenge.
If you cared about me and my safety, you would never have done this.
But Talia, you're saying that, that you never said that you wasn't safe. You're saying you're in an amazing relationship.
Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm going.
All right, bye.
Bye. I actually weren't slagging the wallpaper off. I really thought that the butterfly wallpaper was nice.
I'm not going to play it, guys. Wow. She's actually absolutely deluded. I bet she had Rickster on the phone. Just keep pushing. Say you want to die, That's absolutely crazy. That's wild. Bad acting, though. What the hell? God, they really want to destroy EQ, eh?
Oh, it's bizarre.
Huh?
It's just bizarre. I don't understand why they're not on the phone to each other, and he's uploading his little Hollyoaks audition videotapes, and she's on here crying. Like, if they're in such a sort of supportive relationship, why aren't they on the phone together?
Yeah. Listen, if somebody wants to get in there and play it, I'm not playing it. He's in the spare room. Oh yeah, they'll be on TikTok together next week.
Bye.
Who's this?
My opinion, Richter, I've seen the video put out on TikTok. He's embarrassed. Him and Talia's been arguing. She wasn't going to have him back. He's controlling her. And now Rickster's come on just to save his own skin. 100%. He's just trying to cover up that it's all not. Rickster's just trying to blame other people again. I think Rickster is away.
Well, it's an act. How can you not see it? I have never been wrong. It's an act.
We know you've never been wrong, but I know Rickster's away. Rickster's away because we were CLA yesterday. Talia's admitted that they've fallen out over all stress that's gone on, and Rickster now is embarrassed, so he's going to use Talia just to save his own skin again. Why do you think Talia's still here crying?
I see what you mean. Hi, Charlie.
Rickster's just trying to save his own skin. He's still controlling her, and I believe that he is.
I think she's got herself into a situation where I think probably 80% she knew that phone call would have been recorded. And I think she's got herself into a situation where she's scared to get herself out of there.
I think she's told the truth on that phone
guys.
call. I think she's told the truth on that phone call, and Rick's just seen it put out on TikTok. It's made him look stupid, and now he's got mad at Talia, and he's just trying to cover it all up so that Rickster don't look bad again.
How can I ask you guys a question? How do you not see what I see?
I see what you see, Andy.
Because I believe Talia's phone call. She sounded really distraught on that phone.
She's a good actress.
And said that she's being controlled. I believe it.
But she also said that she broken up with him, but then she sat in a box and said that she was with him and they're still together. So that was another lie. There was a lot of lies that was in that conversation.
There's a lot of lies, but I reckon that's because she knows how much shit that it's gone out on TikTok, and now she'll have no chance of getting Rickster back. Look how desperate she is to be with him. Come on, he knows that he's got her where he wants her.
And that bedroom.
I think they're as bad as each other.
No, I think
Before
he's
she left the box, she said to Becca, "Why would you put somebody in danger?"
Yeah, and you have to
exactly.
So if she's got nothing to worry about, why would you say that in that scenario if you're not in that scenario?
The video he put out.
Exactly my word. Exactly what I'm saying, Charlie.
The video that he put out, he said.
Again, Charlie.
Yeah, before she dropped out of the box, she said, "Why would Becca put somebody in danger or at risk? Where she's not in danger, or she's not at risk, or she's not being abused in any type of way, why would you say that statement to put that scenario out there?"
I'll tell you why. When EQ came in my box, right, I said, yeah, straight away, this is an act. And I'll tell you why, right? And this is when EQ, we kind of went back and forth a little bit. And I said, EQ, what's happened is she's gone to Becca, yeah, because that's your cousin, right? Why? Okay. But she knows it's going to be recorded, right? Becca's recorded that call, send it to Chelsea. And now, what's her name? Talia knew it would be played on social media, yeah? And this is what I said to her. So I actually was 100% spot on. They wanted it to be played on social media, okay? It did. And they wanted now running with, oh my God, you could have put someone at risk because you played that video. I'm not at risk because
they want to play it out that EQ's the bad guy.
Can I finish my sentence, please?
Sorry.
Yeah. So she wanted to, and then she said it was edited, the video, and she baited her into saying what she said. So basically, Talia's saying there's no abuse. I got baited into saying there was abuse. Yeah? It was plastered all over social media, and they want to now run with you've put you could have potentially put someone at risk because you plastered it all over social media. That's what the setup is. They want EQ and Becca to look as bad as possible, and for people to say, "Oh my God, why would you play a video of someone that's in an abusive relationship? You put them in danger." That's what they wanted to run with, Charlie, and that's why she made that statement before she left the box. Why can't you see what I see?
I think that she is being abused because if you listen to his video that he put out, he put that obviously that.
Okay. Let me ask you something. If she's been abused, right? Do you think she would come up here, right, in the box on social media? Why are you doing this to me? I can't believe you're doing this to me. You know what I mean? You could be putting someone in danger. No.
Yeah, because I think that he's obviously got onto her, not knowing that she's spoken to Becca, and now she's obviously scared of the repercussions of his actions.
Listen, I know Rickster. I don't know Rickster as an EQ or a lot of people on here. I've only met him once, right? And that went bad, right? He started threatening me. He was on the. He was doing all of this, right? He was doing it even on social media. He was going crazy on social media. Now, if it's the truth, yeah, he'll be on straight away on live, firing up a live, right? Going, I don't abuse her. What she? But instead, he put out a video protecting her, saying, you know, everyone should go and support Talia. Why would you tell someone to go and support someone that just said you were abusing them?
Talia asked me to call her, guys. Everyone keeps asking, did I call her? She messaged me and asked me to call her, so I called her.
Yeah. And you also played a video that you shouldn't have played, right? So now that she's saying, oh, I'm taking you to court for that.
Oh, she can't take me to court for it.
The things that he was saying in his video were the exact same things she was saying in the box.
Yeah.
Have I ever been wrong, guys? And I'm not wrong now. Okay, 100% so. Listen, if you look at the video, she said they're not together, right? He goes, we're on holiday because of all the shit. But this didn't happen. This happened today, but they're already on holiday, right? He also listen, let me just go to bits of it if you haven't seen it. He's also, yeah, where's it gone? Okay, I've got the call here. Wait a minute. What's that? Sorry. Yeah, and he's also said he's got something up his sleeve, didn't he? I can't find it. Yeah, he's also...
Hello? Hi, it's Becca. Hi, Becca. Yeah, have you seen the poster that Chelsea's put up? Yeah. Yeah, I've just spoke to her then and she's like in a really bad place. She's actually rang the police and stuff, you know? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not bothered. She should report being conned out of 20 grand while she's there as well. I think she should report everything, but I'm just more like thinking that you're just going to get the backlash now, Talia. I'm not getting any backlash. I'm really not fazed by her blackmailing tactics whatsoever. It's not blackmail though, is it? But it is, because for 3 days I've not said anything. I'm on the phone, Blake!